hello, shitheads! I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So, it's really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for plunger points, and if you really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
E Green, talking about a fucking pumpkin patch, I guess, or whatever.
There he is! It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
E Green, I'm in Chicago in the fucking pumpkin patch at that like Sleepy Hollow. So won't you come and follow me to Stays, where you can get a pumpkin and some raspberry glaze.
Get that fucking glaze, nigga!
Then I go to Krogs Harvest Farm, you can pick a little corn and get your fucking harvest on. Or we could go to Diddy, I heard they got them chickens there. But really though, you can get them chickens anywhere. Then we ride over the garbage center, stick your hand in the cornhole till you fall up in there. And finally we make a final stop at Dave's Pumpkin. Take a horny hayride or run the maze country.
Take a horny hayride or run the maze country.
So that's the pumpkin article. You can finally stop talking about the shit.
You blockhead! You kept me up all night waiting for the great pumpkin! Record please come only once a year! And I miss it by sitting in a pumpkin patch with a blockhead! Blockhead!
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
Stan is not a great Eminem song. No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem song. What did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal. Hannibal and Monty shit show. Holy shit. My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this?
Hannibal and Monty shit show. Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
And we are live. Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck!
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I am Monty.
And this is episode, I think it's 89. Are we on the 89th episode?
Episode 89. We got to start talking about episode 100.
I know. And this is episode 89. Maybe an episode about...
You can finally stop talking about the shit.
Yes, or.
Get that fucking glaze, nigga!
There you go.
Look, let me tell you, when me and E Green did that song, right? When we was doing that shit, he had recorded all his parts, and he was doing a conference call. So he was downstairs in his house doing a conference call, and then out of nowhere, all he heard was me yelling, "Get that fucking glaze, nigga!" And E came upstairs, and he was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?" And then when he heard it in the song, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope as shit."
That's probably my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
Which is why it's title number 2. Because I couldn't title the episode "Get That Fucking Glaze, Nigga." Because YouTube wouldn't like it. For reasons we will get into later on this show. On this show. So, yeah. Hannibal, what's up? What do you think? What do you think of the setup and how it's set up? Let me adjust. There we go.
I like.
Now we're even.
Yeah, I like that. Well, let me get in a little closer. There we go. All right, now it's better.
See, now you're gonna make me have to do this.
Do what?
This. I got to sit up like this while we talk. But then I can't read my cheat sheet here.
No, that's fine. We can be even to Steven then, right?
See, there we go. See, now we're good. Yeah.
Yes. So welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, the very first episode of season 3 of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show.
Yes.
Yeah. We are trucking along. We are working on some cool things going forward. And Monty and I, sometime this week we'll kind of hash out the details. So we can let you guys know all the cool shit we got coming up. But, Monty's got something big coming up soon.
Oh, I got something big coming up very soon. I'll get into that on what's up next.
Awesome.
As you know, or y'all shitheads might not know because we haven't said it, the reason there's a Monday show is because there will be no Wednesday show because Hannibal is doing awesome shit on Wednesday. Tell the people what you're doing. This is where we promo shit.
Yeah.
Tell them what you're doing.
All right, so on Wednesday, there's a very big beat battle taking place in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Fingerprint Beat Battle. And the guys who run this battle, Fort Knox and Big Time, I've known them for years. Big Time Fort Knox used to run the Producer Swap Meet, which was the most popular beat battle in America for years, right? And over the years, the beat battle scene has grown and developed, and they've done different things and stuff like that. And then they kind of stepped away from the beat battle world for a while so they could focus on other endeavors. And they decided recently, looking at I don't want to say why they came back, but they decided to come back with a new battle that's totally rebranded. It's the Fingerprint Beat Battle to look for the dopest producer that can get their fingerprint on the music marketplace. And they reached out to me and asked me to judge this battle. Now, I wanted to get in this battle because the grand prize is $1,000. The winner of this beat battle will win $1,000. So I was like, I'm getting in this contest and I'm finna wipe the floor with these niggas. I'm finna go crazy. And then they called me and was like, man, we want you to judge it. I was like, judge? I don't want to judge this shit. I want to be in the shit. I want that money, okay? I want that cheddar, okay?
Yeah.
But I started thinking about it, and because I'm a big proponent, I'm a big, huge fan of beat battles and beat battle culture. Like, my career wouldn't be where it is today if it wasn't for beat battles and beat battle culture. I wouldn't be Hannibal the Beat Animal. I wouldn't be wearing this mask right now. And I know you guys, we've never actually had the conversation about why I wear the mask, but it's a story involving me and beat battles, and it was a lot. So
Hannibal, can I cut you off for a second? And I want to say this.
Absolutely.
I think the Hannibal birthday episode in season 3 should be all about why Hannibal wears a mask.
Ooh, okay. I like it. Matter of fact, we could do this like Rick and Morty style. Like, if anybody can guess why I wear the mask, because I don't know if there's any interview footage out there that explains it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and why a man I consider my brother, I've never seen his fucking face.
Yeah, I mean, faces is overrated, to be honest with you.
Like, I don't know what this dude looks like, but he is probably gonna hold my newborn baby when he's still a newborn. And that's cool. Yeah. I still trust him. I trust this man with my life. Never seen his face.
Yeah, let me hold that new baby. Yeah, let me hold it in my hands.
Come here, let me touch it. Let me put some of this on it.
Yeah, it'd be great. Let me touch that. Let me hold that new baby.
Yes. There
you go. But yeah. So anyway, I thought about it, and I thought about so many of these contests that take place, and I was watching a beat battle video on YouTube from this battle that takes place in Canada, and I'm just watching the judges just get the decisions wrong every time. Not every time, but almost every time. And I'm sitting there yelling at my computer screen full voiced at these dumbass judges. So then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I would love to judge a beat battle, you know. And then because in the world of beat battles, I'm the top of the food chain, okay? I'm the motherfucking Michael Jordan, the goddamn Jerry Rice, the fucking Wayne Gretzky of this shit, okay? I'm Roger Federer in this fucking world, okay? I am the best of the best of the best when it comes to this shit. So of course, these producers should be judged by the best of the best of the best. You know, and this is moving me into the next chapter of my life, which is judging people.
There you go.
See, I've been criticizing people for a long time. Now I'm just gonna be judging them.
Yeah, see, that's fair. That's fair. So, you know, that's why there will be no
like
Wednesday
Monty.
show.
I'm gonna judge you right now. You, Monty, are racist against black women. There you go.
I am not.
I just judged you, so it's over with. All right. Now look, if you want to appeal, do you want to appeal Judge Hannibal's ruling?
I do, because that's not how this works.
Okay, cool. Appeal denied. Now we keep it. That's awesome. I liked it. I like this shit. This is great.
Anyway, I'll explain how it works in private. We'll talk about it later. But that's not how any of this works, by the way. But anyway, if you want to support this shit, if you want to catch the pre-show where we had a great time and plunger points were earned, even though they were zeroed out. Zoe, play that sound real quick. You're going to play it again soon. She wasn't ready. Never mind. Don't play it yet. When you're ready. Plunger points were earned. They were all zeroed out, but we've got a top 5 for plunger points. How that happened is not only Patreon shit, but it also came from people commenting on videos after the Golden Turds and sharing the shit after the Golden Turds, after they were zeroed out. So plunger points were earned. We have a new top 5 list.
Yes.
And it is shocking. So we'll get to that in a bit. But if you want to become a patron, it's patreon.com/5H1T. Hannibal and I will also, this week or next week, between the next shows, we are going to sit down and rework what the levels mean. Right now, everybody gets everything. You will always get the pre-show. If you join Patreon to get the pre-show, you'll get the pre-show at every level. That is, I haven't discussed this with Hannibal. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Also, Mike in the chat says the Golden Turds were fucking rigged. Yeah, yeah. And and you know what? I'm blaming this filthy rigger over here, right there. That guy. Also, shout out to Pimp Monk in the chat who just hit us with some black penis just now.
Oh, he wants black penis points. All right. Pimp Monk, you get 2 black penis points.
Hey, you know what? Go ahead. Sounds awful. That sounds like prison talk over here. And give Mike plunger points, because you know what? Look, and
does that change the list?
We'll talk. Yeah, give Mike his plunger points as well.
I handed Zoe the folder. Look, we got this shit down this time. The plunger, because the thing about plunger points started randomly in season 2 of the shit show.
Hold on 1 second. This is a record label calling me. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's see what happens.
Will, what's good, homie?
What's up, my brother?
Oh, same shit, new toilet, man. I'm doing my podcast right now. Can I call you back when I finish?
Huh?
I said I'm doing my podcast right now. Can I call you when I finish?
Bro, I forgot. My bad. Yeah,
See,
you done, bro.
You supposed to be watching my podcast instead of calling me during my podcast.
Well, your link that you gave me don't work, so I couldn't use it.
Oh God! Okay, I'm gonna send you a link right now to the show, so you can be watching it.
Yeah, man. See, watch yourself now. Trying to check you out, bro, but I can't.
Tell him.
I got you. All right. Well, look, I'm gonna send you the link right now so you can tune into the show. We live right now. You were literally online right now talking to thousands of our fans at this moment.
Oh, that's what's up, because, I fuck with Hannibal, one of the dopest producers in the game.
Hey.
And we're going to make it pop, so.
Hell yeah. And look, I didn't even tell him to say that. He just said that of his own volition, all right? But I will cash app you the $20 I told you I would give you for saying that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to shoot you the link right now and get back to my show. I'll call you back when we finish up, okay? Because I got some new beats for you to check out anyway.
See?
No doubt.
There you go. Right. There you go. See? And Hannibal is also responsible for giving bad links to our show. Like, how you gonna promote the show? You sending people bad links. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing, Monty. When you're as talented and as effervescent, as charismatic as I am, sometimes it's hard to get bogged down in the minutia of things because your brain is operating at such a high capacity that you just lose track of stuff.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, I don't. I just forgot. I just fucked up. You gave me a bad link.
See what happened? See what happened?
That was all it was. I know. I really just dropped the ball on that.
Yeah. See, but anyway, Zoe's. Why don't you keep that until I'm ready for it, Zoe? So anyway, Patreon. Every level will keep getting the pre-show. You get the pre-show, but we're about to add some extra shit, and the Century comic will come. Anybody on Patreon who I haven't sent at least a digital copy of the Century book to, hit me up on Patreon, send a message, say, hey, I didn't get my comic book. This is rigged. It's not rigged. I just didn't see it. Sorry. I'll send you your digital comic. It's right there. All I have to do is copy, send. It's ready for people that paid for it. And Century's about to start doing some shit because Cornerstone has a deal in the works. So some shit might happen with that. We'll see. Don't know yet. But moving on from that, support the show live. Shitshow.live. I got to get used to that. I'm not used to that yet since we switched to it. Shitshow.live. You can also watch the show and you can send us Streamlabs. Also, Twitch. Join us on Twitch. Please subscribe to us on Twitch.
Did you just say join us on Tish?
I said Titch.
Okay.
Titch. I mispronounced it as
join
Titch.
us on Titch.
T-I-C-H.
That's a different thing. Loves his white girlfriend so much that he subconsciously brings her up all the time. You know what? I appreciate that, Monty. I do.
Okay.
I appreciate your appreciation for the white form.
All right. Anyway,
I'm mad at you, bro.
Anyway, Twitch. We will be doing gaming on it, and it's probably going to be old school gaming. Like, yeah. I had the idea the other day while talking to Zoe about show stuff that we should probably start our Twitch streaming. I know y'all want Minecraft, but let us get our feet wet first by watching a couple hours at a time of me and Hannibal fighting each other on Super Bomberman.
Yep. And
that could be entertaining.
Coordination is better than our lovely producer Zoe's. So I feel like he won't be able to. Yes, Vinny, welcome to Titch. Titch. Actually, we might. Tits. I like that even better. Yes. Join us on Tits. Thank you, Joe.
Join us on Tits. I like that. Join us on Tits. But yeah,
you know what? I'm writing that down. That's gonna be a T-shirt in our merch store soon.
And I'll type it out. Like the logo will look like Twitch, but it'll say Tits. Join us on Tits, and it'll have our Twitch address.
Just make the logo look like tits.
Yeah. I got ideas. We can make this work. So yeah, we might start with Super Bomberman just to get our feet wet with this. We'll give you the Minecraft that y'all kept asking for in Discord. I don't know why. That looks terrible. But we'll do it. But we're going to start with Super Bomberman. So, but yeah, and Zoe's actually pretty good at Bomberman, even though her hand-eye coordination is bullshit. But she's good. She's not better than me. She thinks she is. But it is what it is. But yeah, check us out on Twitch. That's coming soon. We're going to figure all that out and let you know. Gaming streams will probably start as a patron thing until we build it up, or it may not. I don't know yet. Be on Patreon. That way you'll get it no matter what. Also, follow us on all the free shit, which is facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty. Instagram and Twitter are 5H1T Show. Snapchat is show_5H1T. Discord link is in the description. And also, be sure to hit up the Amazon wish list below and get us shit we need to make this show better. I'm about to add some shit for the gaming streams this week. So, watch that link. Help us out. Help make this shit better. Or if you just want to send us shit that you think we might need for gaming streams, P.O. Box 13013, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70185. And I need that folder, Zoe, because I'm about to talk about plunger points. Can you hit that sound for me? Oh, she can't do it. She's ready to transition. Plunger points.
I got you.
So, Can you tell them what happened at the Golden Turds with plunger points? For those of you that missed it, if you missed it, what the fuck were you doing? You missed the moment last year built up to.
Yeah, I kind of want you to roll the. I don't know if you have it just readily available, but you need to run that intro for the Golden Turds in case you missed it. Like,
Can you
Golden
do it?
Turds was fucking phenomenal. And look, Penultimate, like right as we were going off the air with the Golden Turds, Penultimate had sent us a nickel chat that we did not read, and it's a great segue into what we're talking about, right? Because the shithead of the year, as based on plunger points, ended up being the American Nightmare. So congratulations to American Nightmare. But there are some people who think that American Nightmare might have colluded with the Russians in order to win shithead of the year.
Yeah.
And what Penultima sent was this just in: Black people give cop award.
And that was a good nickel. Was that a nickel chat or a Streamlabs?
That was a nickel chat.
All right. That was a good nickel chat. Well played, Penultima.
Yes, it was very well. Look, it was a bittersweet moment because the race was tight between who was going to be shithead of the year, and we were giving out the plunger points were just flowing. Like they were just coming out. Like it was just, it was like somebody with a urinary tract infection. Like it was just, you couldn't stop. It was just, we were pissing plunger points. It was ridiculous. And then when the dust settled and the smoke cleared, and then, Antonovich Gate happened, then when the dust settled, it was American. So what happened on the Golden Turds was one of the shitheads, Antonovich, who had a shit ton, no pun intended, of plunger points, ended up giving all his plunger points to American Nightmare.
Yeah, and that caused him to win the Golden Turds.
Yeah, and that was what caused him to win.
Narrative. But
so it's one of those things that we gotta, and Monty and I had a very long conversation after that happened. But look, we're men of our words, right? Yep. So American Nightmare, you are the shithead of the year. He's also going to be in Atlanta sometime in February. I know the actual date, but I didn't know if you wanted me to say it on the show or not. Yeah. And me and American Nightmare and E Green will be hanging the fuck out.
Oh, so that's what it is. American Nightmare is hanging out with you to get shithead of the year again next year. I see it. I see what you're doing. All right. Right. See, y'all, me and Mike have never hung out personally in person. I've never met Mike.
So what you're saying is you were helping Mike out for no reason and then screwed him because he did you something in the past. Like what did he do?
I didn't do anything to Mike. People keep saying there's this thing like I'm working with Mike. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not working with Mike.
All right, just saying. It says like shout out to Thrift Store Dan. It's like fucking Mike won the popular vote. Thrift Store Dan, but American Nightmare won the election. Look, listen. Man, and like but look, the best thing about that happening, I mean that's a shit situation for you, Mike, and I feel for you. But Monty and I have been talking, so I'll just leave it at that for now. I don't want to say anything right now on the show.
Yeah, but we'll get to what happens when we move forward. But anyway, we got that intro queued up before I go into plunger points.
Ecstasy Bell still sounds like American Nightmare's Team Hannibal. Not that we're doing teams.
Yeah, we're not doing teams. We're not doing teams.
Give Thrift Store Dan and Ecstasy Bell plunger points. And who won the Team Hannibal shirt? It was the Batman.
The Batman won the Team Hannibal shirt.
Yeah, the Batman won. We haven't been seeing him. You know who else we haven't seen in a while? Reese C. Yeah. What happened to Reese? What's he doing?
Yeah, where is Reese?
Reese
anybody knows what Reese is, tell him.
Yeah, Dildo give Dildo the penetrator plunger points. He put hashtag drain the shit swamp.
Yes, that's a good one. And look, while we figure out these plunger points, Hannibal has to cue it up. Here is the intro for the Golden Turds. So check this out real quick.
Yes.
Coming to you live from Pumpkin Spice Panty Dropper headquarters in New Orleans, Louisiana, comes the second annual Hannibal and Monty Shit Show Golden Turd Awards. Brought to you by Monkeytronic Pants, Gum and Nuts, and Sweet Halloween Turds featured guest hosts are The Geek Room. Musical performances by E. Green and the Insane Clown Posse. Guest presenters include Thrift Store Dan, Emily the Neighbor, The Geek Room, E. Green, Billy the Fridge, Pimp Monk, Jill, Zoe, Scientist Mel, and live action animation. Each Golden Turd presenter will receive the following gifts. Empty Crown Royal bags. Do you have any loose change, extra screws, or those weird square batteries lying around in the junk drawer? Well, now you can put all that junk in an Empty Crown Royal bag. Empty Crown Royal bags. Turn all those pennies into a deadly weapon. Presenters will also receive guilt sex. Did you do a loved one wrong and are too petty to apologize? Go ahead and give them some guilt sex. Guilt sex. Maintaining dysfunctional relationships for over a millennia. Guest presenters will also receive $20. It's the perfect denomination of money to pay somebody when you owe them. Don't get your ass beat over $20. And finally, guest presenters will receive the new and improved bag of bags. When you go to the grocery store and you get some plastic bags, put all your bags in this bag. Bag of bags. Now with a new and improved logo. All presenters will be staying at the Motel 3 and a Third, as seen on TV shows such as Forensic Files for Dead Hookers and America's Got Herpes. The clown staring at you in the corner is a ghost that you must not make eye contact with, or you will have to take his place in hell. Motel 3 and a Third. Those aren't water stains. And now, here are your hosts, Hannibal and Monty.
And there you go. That was the intro to the Golden Turds. And the applause died down. I kind of like the applause. We might need to keep that on the board. So
Thrift Store Dan said, "Oh wait, I get $20." Give Thrift Store Dan some more plunger points.
All right. Oh, there you go. There was the sound. It came up. And look, speaking of plunger points, Zoe, play it while we're quiet so they can all hear it. This plays. Wait, one more time. This plays whenever y'all get plunger points. Get the plunger. There you go. Just real quick, real short and sweet. Get the plunger. One more time, Zoe. I'm fucking with her. Get the plunger. I'm pissing her off right now. Rapid fire requests. Piss a producer off. Any producer. But it'll happen. So she moved on to setting up the next thing. It's like, oh, this fucker wants me to do this. Here. Shut up. So there you go.
Penultimate says Thrift Store Dan is going to get a reverse stream lab.
But speaking of that,
give Penn his plunger point for that.
All right. Does that move him? No, it doesn't. It doesn't move him. No, he stays in the same place. But remember it so that we can catch it up. These aren't accurate. Oh shit. Oh, this shit changed drastically. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with 5. Our top shitheads right now are at 5. Dildor the Penetrator. I don't know how many points you have. I think it's 15. Is that where we are, Zoe? You didn't put a number. I don't know. Wait, don't look now. Figure it out later. Dildor the Penetrator is number 5. And with 30 points, we have a 5-way tie. And it's Vapion, the American Nightmare, the Batman, Lance Uppercut, and Hypothesis. And at number 3, Penultima, claiming his place. Coming up, like, y'all see why Penultima is the shit. He's already in the top. Number 2 is Sir Marvin Manasar with 60 plunger points. And Hannibal, take a guess who has 65 plunger points as of this moment.
Mike.
Yes, absolutely. Mike.
Look, listen. Mike does the work. Okay, I can't even say anything else. That's why I'm like. And look, the one of the things we talked about is that there'll be rare instances where we give out large sums of plunger points. We want to keep the plunger points in the teens, not in like the hundreds and thousands and stuff. So like if we give 1,000 plunger points, that's for something like really, really, really big. But like this year, we're trying to keep the plunger points within and we're gonna in a reasonable rate, and we'll make sure that we post all the different ways you can get plunger points.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna post in Discord first, and then I will add it to shitshow.live. How to plunger points.
Says, hell yeah, Mike already surging in the polls. Yeah, but look, listen, you gotta win Wisconsin though. Okay.
Yes.
Those fuckers. And also, we got to talk about at some point, in the year, we got to talk about how essentially every time there's an election for president, that shit comes down to like 5 states. That shit comes down to like Florida, Ohio, Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? Like those fuckers basically just decide, like, it doesn't matter what anybody else does. Everybody else could just stay home those days and just let those 6 states run for, just let them get the campaigning already.
That's true. They should. And I see Jujubee in the chat. Look, Jujubee, after the show, call me. I saw your text. I didn't have time to respond. I was busy making this show. So, but anyway. And before you start with the white woman jokes, let's go right into our first segment. Have you heard this shit?
Yes.
Wake your punk ass up.
Who are you?
Have you heard this shit?
Okay, all right.
We never get into what he smells. Oh, this is what Selina Gomez looks like. All right, look at you. All right, she's a little cutie, isn't she? All right. I always get Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens, and Demi Lovato mixed up. Monty thinks we can hear him right now, but we can't hear
him. Did Kilo send to Streamlabs? He said, did we get his Streamlabs?
Let me see. I don't see one. Hold on. Let me see. Wait, the screen just refreshed. Let me see. Let me see what it says. Kilo, yeah, there we go. He says, what happened to the Mozart birthday beat, Hannibal? Also, today in 1993, Andre the Giant died. Oh, rest in peace, Andre the Giant. As well as today in 1942, John Witherspoon was born. Awesome.
Yeah, and watch this. Watch this. I'm about to put Hannibal on the spot. Y'all ready for this?
Okay, here we go.
Either one, Hannibal told me a beat was in the beats he shared with me that wasn't there, or 2, Zoe dropped the ball when she couldn't find it. One of those 2 things happened. Which one was it, Hannibal?
I don't know. That it's possible. Like I thought I gave you all the beats, but it's possible I didn't. So I might have to find that beat and then send it.
See, that's proof. Hannibal can be humble.
Honestly, if I had to guess out of those 2 options, I would guess that I just didn't put the beat in there because Zoe is as close to perfection as white Jesus Christ. So
right. See you go. There's proof. Yeah. Hannibal can be humble.
I mean, was that me being humble or me acknowledging I can be condescending and arrogant and acknowledge my faults. Me and all my magnanimousness and glory, can definitely admit when I make a mistake sometimes.
All right. Fair enough.
So it is what it is. See? Also, rest in peace to Andre the Giant, and also rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. When I heard the news that Kobe died the other day, I didn't believe it at first, because I saw it on one of those.
Yeah, I thought it was fake too.
Yeah, I saw it on a questionable news site.
Yeah,
and then the second I read it on the questionable news site, then they said it on the radio. And I had my very first customer in the car, and and it's not funny, right? But he was African, and it was just like, and I was like, oh, and I'm sitting there driving, and I'm holding my mouth like, oh my God, I can't believe this shit. And he's like, what's going on? And I was like, Kobe Bryant just fucking died. He's like, I don't believe this shit.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this dude's not from Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. Anyway, so for this edition of Have You Heard This Shit, Monty and I are talking about Selena Gomez's new album, Rare, which I want to talk about for a second, just because there's a couple albums that was the #1 album in the country that we did not get to, including Rowdy Rich's album and the Jack Boys album, but because of various different things that took place between point A and point B, we just never got to those projects.
But wait. Before you go further, I want to say this. Keep sending Streamlabs. Keep building this show up. We want to get to a point where we can justify doing shows every day. We can't. We can give you once a week. This is what we got. If we could do a show every day, we could get to all the shit Hannibal's talking about. Keep going.
Yeah, once a week and every other Friday, like a bad parent.
Yeah.
So fucking like a weekend dad. Anyway, we're talking about Selena Gomez's new album called Rare. Who is Selena Gomez? Well, Selena Marie Gomez, born July 22nd, 1992. Fuck my life. Is an American singer, songwriter, actress, and television producer. After appearing on the children's television series Barney and Friends.
Really?
She was on Barney?
Wow. Wow.
Okay, I have no word. They say she received wide recognition for her portrayal of Alex Russo on the Emmy Award-winning Disney Channel television series Witches of Waverly Place, which aired from 2007 to 2012. And then they list a whole bunch of other movies that she starred in that I will not be reading. Yeah. Let's see, what else? They talk about her charity work, health, her relationships. Why would I? All right. Anyway, so this album is her third solo studio album. It's called Rare. And it debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, which is why Monty and I are talking about this album. The album sold, let me see, critical response, commercial. The album debuted atop the U.S. Billboard 200, becoming Selena Gomez's third U.S. #1 album, and the first album released in the 2020s decade to top the chart. It earned 112,000 album equivalent units, including close to 53,000 pure album sales, becoming her third consecutive chart topper. Okay, so there you go. That being said, Monty, what did you think of the artwork of this project?
I mean,
I haven't seen it, but I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, that's it right there.
It's her laying on the ground.
It's her laying on the ground, but
she got fucked so good she take a nap.
That's basically what this art says, and I have an issue with it coming from, like, this is a teen pop star, and we always end up selling sex with a teen pop star. And she's not a teen anymore. She's an adult now. And she's trying to become an adult. But there's a transition period. You need to transition because there are creeps out there, which is something we'll dig into with future guests in March that we'll get into on up next. The art, I'm not a fan of. Not for that reason, but because it all feels lazy. This is, in my opinion, lazy design. It's Selena laying on a bed. They just pulled out all the blacks and stuck it on a white background and said, hey, here you go. We threw some pink in that was on her shirt. Album cover. Fuck off.
American Nightmare says, I had a giant crush on her when she was on the Disney Channel. So this, like, me seeing a picture of her just now was like my for real first time seeing her. I've never seen Spring Breakers, and I know she's in that movie. And that movie's supposed to be a really good movie. I haven't checked it out. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Yes. Emily the neighbor says, "What if she's gazing at the stars, perv?" Facts. Plunger points for Emily.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. I didn't think that she could be like go Zoe to our lovely producer Zoe. Can you go full screen with this image? I want to see it.
Yeah.
Real fast. Let's see what this looks like. Cause it didn't look to me like she was looking up at the stars. Like I've looked at the stars before. That don't look like stargazing position.
Keep in mind this is the first time she's had to go full screen with this. It might take a while. She's figuring that out. Add that instance to that screen. That's all you got to do. It's coming. Here we go.
I got it. Matter of fact, I'm curious right now for everybody in the chat.
And you still have the pre-show overlay, Zoe. Shit.
Yeah, I'm curious for everybody in the chat right now. I'm curious, who was your child, like when you were young? Who was your childhood crush? You know, childhood celebrity crush, not like crush like, you know, fucking, you know, I used to like Becky in the back of civics class. Like, fuck Becky. We ain't talking about her. I'm talking about celebrities. Like, who was that celebrity you was crushing on the hardest when you were young? Oh yeah, you might have had multiple crushes. Everybody in the chat, you know, drop your crush in the chat. I want to see who it is. I'm curious to see who everybody's crush was. Yeah, look, her eyes are closed. Emily the neighbor, she ain't looking at no stars. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what she looked like? She looked like she just did some lean. That's what that shit looked like. That looked like she just had a whole cup of promethazine and was like, "Oh man, this is good. I'm gonna take a nap."
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it does look like that.
You know, she looks like a white girl that overdosed at Club Republic. With the CSI guy standing over the body and shit. It's like, damn. Gotta get these kids off these drugs.
And Kilo, wait, what did Kilo say? Kilo gave Zoe a shout out. Hang on. Because I called her on the plunger points. He said, "It's okay, Zoe. By not changing that overlay, you may have got me plunger points." And you know what? You did get Kilo plunger points. Give him plunger points for that.
All right, yeah. And like I said, everybody in the chat, like drop in the chat who when you were young, you know, like prior to 18. So it could be anywhere from, you know, from a child to 18 years old. Who was your celebrity crush? I'm curious.
I'm not gonna say mine. Never mind.
You gotta say it. Who's your? No. I'll tell you mine. It's super weird.
I know you'll tell me yours. Who is it?
It was so I had a couple, but I had a thing for fucking Pippi Longstocking.
All right. Well, I'll say mine.
And it spawned a decades long crush for all girls with red hair.
Okay. So I'll tell you mine now. Mine was Jennifer Connelly.
Okay. Yeah. From Labyrinth or from something else?
No, from what was it? Day Off, Night Off. The movie where they were stuck in the Target after hours and the people were trying to rob the bank. Jennifer Connelly was fucking hot in that movie.
Interesting. I got Jennifer Connelly. I've known a couple guys in my lifetime that have big stupid crushes on Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly, still to this day. Sorry, Tish. Jennifer Connelly, I'm sorry. I don't know that I can control myself.
Damn, son.
Facts.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm going through. I want to see everybody's list. I'm curious to see. Let's see. Let me see. I had a giant crush on her when she was on Disney Channel. See, American Nightmare is the reason that we're having this conversation now. Matter of fact, give American Nightmare plunger points for spawning this question. I'm very curious to see. I'm always curious about shit like this. All right, let's see what everybody got. Mike says my celebrity crush was Victoria Justice. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to.
I don't know Victoria Justice.
Let's see. Victoria Justice is still fine as fuck though. See, now I really want to see who she is. Dumb and Dumber says Miley Cyrus back on Hannah Montana. J. Troy says Jessica Rabbit. Great choice. Jessica Rabbit was whoever drew that shit was clearly me. So, because he knew, it's like somebody climbed in my brain and was like, "Yep, this is what I want." And she was a redhead.
Hashtag blame Hannibal.
Zar Panite says Brooke Shields. Yeah, Brooke Shields. Young Brooke Shields was just a beast. Like, Brooke Shields was like super bad from like the time she was born up until about maybe like 7 years ago.
Yeah. Look, you might want to refine that. Not from the time she was born.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Let's see. Thrift Store Dan said the redhead from Mythbusters. I don't know who that is.
Yes, Thrift Store Dan. Boom, right there. Put your fist next to that camera.
Destruction Inc. says Hawk Girl. See, I've always been more of a Power Girl myself. Power Girl and Psylocke from the X-Men.
It's all about the tits for Hannibal. That's where it falls.
Well, you know what it is? It's first off, it would back then it was the curves, you know. So let's see. Dildo the Penetrator says Melina when she was in the WWE. Yeah, Melina when she used to get in the ring and she would do that split before she would go under the ring. I was like, this isn't even fair. Like, you can't be doing that shit.
See,
you know, too old to be looking at wrestling chicks like that. Actually, I've had the pleasure of meeting a handful of those chicks because WWE would have a bunch of events at Phillips Arena in downtown Atlanta, so I had a chance to meet a bunch of those girls, and a lot of them were really cool. I met one of the Bella twins. Don't ask me which one. I met what's her name? Mickey Rhodes, Mickey Phillips, Mickey something. I can't think of her name. I met a couple of them, and they were all real nice. I met fucking Ronda Rousey, and she was nice as shit.
All right.
Yeah, and then the security people was like, "Excuse me, I need you to back away from the wrestlers. I need you to back away from the talent." That was what he said. I said, "Bro, I will beat your ass. You better chill out. We about to find out if the RKO works in real life. You don't back the fuck away."
I'm over here talking, bro.
Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger. Yeah, she was dope. And look, she was so dope. I followed her over to Felicity. I didn't even watch Felicity. I just knew she was in it, and I was like, all right, she could get it. Zar Panite said, I'm showing my age, but Brooke Shields was the poster girl on my door. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Okay, Brooke Shields is a bad motherfucker. Brooke Shields and young Gina Davis, right? Like Gina Davis had, that's the redhead thing coming back.
Yeah.
See, that's what it is.
You just gotta get past that, and then you realize, just like everybody else. Gotcha.
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is? You know when my redhead fascination disappeared? Fucking Rihanna.
All right.
You would think that it would go up more then, and instead it actually just like now I'm not as now it's like when I see redheads, it's like I want to be attracted to them, but I'm not the way I used to. It sucks. It's kind of trash.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Vapion says I had the Jessica Alba Sin City poster. Listen. Smart man.
Yeah.
Emily the neighbor says Mark Paul Gosselaar. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I'm Googling. I'm
pictures. Text pictures in a group text to me and Zoe. We'll put it up.
Yeah, I want to see who that is.
Yeah. We'll get to it.
All right. No picture.
Even if we go past, no picture?
Wait, is that Zach Morris? You had a crush on Zach Morris? Why you didn't just say you had a crush on Zach Morris?
Yeah, don't send pictures if it's Zach Morris. Oh,
okay.
You know what? Hats off to you, Emily. Zach Morris, that man could freeze time and talk to the people watching. Fair enough.
Yeah. Zach Morris. Let's see who else we got. Matt Bond said Winnie Cooper, Kelly Kapowski. Yeah, I also
Kelly
had a thing for
Kapowski. Yes,
yeah. I always had a thing. Yeah, Winnie Cooper. I was always a Lisa Turtle guy, and I'm not because I'm black, she black. Let's get it. All right, that's where I was at.
Oh, Lisa was the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, when she got older, she got on like crack or something, and she's all gross looking. It's weird.
Is she?
Yeah, like if you see
No.
like new pictures of her, like I feel bad, like 'cause she used to be, or maybe I'm thinking, no, it's definitely the chick that played Lisa Turtle. Like she's something happened, something. She had a hard life or something. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna do a couple. I'm trying to get to everybody's real fast. Let's see. Damn, y'all gave us a lot of these joints. Okay.
Yeah. This is as much as a fair or foul. Like, what kind of question did you ask? Come on.
I didn't know. I had no idea. It said penultimate said Monty's was Dolly Parton. That's not true. Monty does not like he's not the titty maniac, you know. So that's
Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly. All the way.
She says hers was Nick Kamen, who no one has ever heard of. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Celebrity crush was nobody.
Yeah. Like, is that a dude you went to high school with?
Nick Kamen sounds like he sells used cars somewhere. Like he's like, what can I do to get you in a brand new pre-owned Tercel? Nick Kamen sounds like.
I'm not Nick Cannon, but I can sell you cars because you thought I was.
Mike said Victoria Justice and Jeanette McCurdy. I don't know who Jeanette McCurdy. I'm going to have to look these up. Who's Your Buddy? You know, formerly Who's Your Atheist, says Linda Carter. Yeah, Linda Carter was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? Is that everybody's? Did I miss anybody? Jujubee. Did I see yours? Did you leave one?
I don't think you did. We didn't hit Jujubee.
All right. 50 watching and only 32 likes. Fix that. Yeah, you're right. We got 34 likes. We got 48, 49, 50 people watching. Let's make the number of people watching the show match the people that are that like this. Like, let's make the likes match the views. And we talked to the like button, and she's with the shits tonight.
That's true. It's true. Very true.
Yeah. Who's Your Buddy said Lark Voorhees. That was Lisa Turtle and Molly Ringwald. Now, let me ask. This will be my last question. Have you ever like watched something that was before your time, right? And saw somebody, you know, who's obviously old now, but you know, you saw like something when they were young in their prime, and was like, damn, like she was hot as shit. Or for the ladies watching, damn, he was fine as shit. Like he could get it, or she could get it.
Look, 2 weeks ago. Black Mama, White Mama, with Jackie Brown. What's her name?
Pam Grier.
With Pam Grier. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Pam Grier looks hot as shit in that movie.
Yeah. Thomas St. Clair said Phoebe Cates from Gremlins. Yeah, Phoebe Cates.
Yep.
Yeah, she was. She was a very underrated. Like those girls that were like those brunette kind of girl next door kind of types from the late '80s, early '90s. Yeah, that was the thing for a while. That was the Winnie Cooper effect.
Yep. Truth.
Let's see.
There we go.
Becky Lynch is his wrestling crush right now. Okay, I can see that.
Who's Your Buddy said Betty White was super hot back in the day.
Betty White was hot as balls, man.
Yes, she was. Yep.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, like Betty White. Like you go back and see some old Betty White videos. Like, God damn, Betty White, you a good looking woman. Shit.
Yeah, and Jujubee said Matthew McConaughey hands down all day. All right.
And Joey McIntyre. I don't know who Joey McIntyre is.
Tish said, "Oh no, that's just Right Vapion. It was before YouTube." Okay. All right.
Anyway, let's get into this album. Monty, you got any standouts on this project?
Standouts. Hang on, let me pull the album. There were a couple songs. Like, my thing about this album was it's very background.
Ooh, Thelma from Good Times. Fuck you, Dirty World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Thelma was just that shit. Thelma didn't make no goddamn sense. Like, why are you so fucking fine? Elvira, yeah.
Yep.
Listen, I used to watch so many terrible horror movies just so I could watch Elvira.
Yeah. See, there you go.
She's the reason I get excited every time I walk into a Hot Topic. Because I'm always thinking that there's going to be some hot goth girl in there, super pasty with big boobs, and that's just not the case.
It never happens.
Not
never
even
happens.
Bit.
Dan the listener says Selena Gomez. There you go. Speaking of that.
I like that. Way to get us back on.
Yes.
Back on.
Nice segue. So, I will say standouts. Ring was a standout. And keep in mind, this entire album sounds like background, and I was trying to find a standout. So Ring, Kind of Crazy, stood out, and Cut You Off.
Yeah, okay. So we both like Cut You Off. That Cut You Off is one of my standouts.
Yeah.
I stole $3,000.
We'll get to that
Going
after
to
this.
support my number 2 writes they can have this 5H1T when they pry it from my cold dead hands.
Who was that? Who was that?
Thank you, Who's Your Buddy?
All right. Yes. But
yeah,
yeah,
Thank you, Who's Your Buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you. He said you can pry from my cold dead hands.
This album wasn't. I would never define this as good. Like if this is the type of music you're into, you might like this Selena Gomez album. It's not good though. Just know that this is what you like.
Yeah, like of all the we've listened to a lot of pop albums over. Like last year, we listened to Taylor Swift's album. We listened to 2 projects from Melanie Martinez. We listened to Rex Orange County. We listened to Harry Styles' album.
Yeah.
What other pop? Like we listened to a couple pop albums, and if I was to put them in order from most enjoyable to least enjoyable, this album would probably be towards the bottom. This isn't a bad album. But it's a forgettable album. Like they don't. Yeah. They need more. They need more. Like I think my standouts is the title track, "Rare," the very first track on the project. I understand why they made "Lose You to Love Me" a single. When I first heard that on the radio, I thought to myself, why did they make this a single? And then listening to it now, I have a better understanding of why this is. Why that song is a single, because I listened to it in conjunction with the rest of the project. I've never been a fan of people making a ballad the first single unless the ballad is like incredible. Like it's got to be like, we're talking about Adele, Someone Like You type shit. Even Adele didn't make Someone Like You her first single. No. They put out Rumor Has It. They put out Rolling in the Deep. And then it was like, oh yeah, and then we also got this too. Yeah. I think Cut You Off is dope. And in the very last song with Kid Cudi on there, I like Crowded Room with Black.
Crowded Room wasn't bad. Crowded Room wasn't bad. And
but what I then I like A Sweet Place with Kid Cudi. But what I realized is the reason I like Crowded Room and A Sweet Place is because they're the most black sounding songs that she has on the project.
See, I didn't realize that. That might be why it appealed to me. But
yeah, it was I was like, because they sound like just R&B music. Like somebody could come rap on them shits. You'd be like, all right, bet. But like towards the back end of the project, she's got these 2 songs called Fun and Cut You Off. And they're both these Diet Prince songs. They're these faux Prince sounding songs. And Fun is not executed very well. Like it's a good idea for a record. It just wasn't a good idea for a record for Selena Gomez. And then Cut You Off is a better version of that same idea.
Yeah.
It's like okay, well, we got this one. We didn't get the first one right, but we tried this other one. But there's the big, like it needs singles. Like if you're gonna do a pop album, you gotta have singles. Like I need to be able to hear 40 songs on the radio, and I don't hear 4 top 10 singles on this project.
No. And my thing about this song, this whole album, is I thought about it while listening to it. If this album were playing in the background at a party, you would not notice. But to the point where you wouldn't go, hey, will somebody put some music on? Yeah. This fits in that setting.
Yeah.
Where it can be on, you can ignore it. But you're not like, hey, there's no music playing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is background. This album is made to be background party music for white sororities.
Yeah. You can play this if you're in a white sorority. Bump this shit at your party, or no, just press play at your party.
Yeah, and it'll be good because it's up tempo ish. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of rides in the background. It's just like they just need look, her Selena Gomez's A&Rs did her a disservice. You guys did not get her the big singles, all right? And y'all needed to get her big singles on this project.
Yeah, not happening here.
And that's all is missing. Like I wouldn't take anything off of it. If anything, I would add 2 songs to this that were just insanely catchy.
Yeah.
You know, but in catchy in
Dildo the Penetrator said, "You almost said whites."
I did. Did I almost?
No, I don't think he did. I've never heard Hannibal say whites.
Yeah,
never.
The whites sorority.
yes, I've never heard him say whites.
That's just a weird, just like I've always thought that was a weird way to just describe people. It was just like, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm going to this club, but you know the whites are there. Who says that? That's so weird. That's such a weird thing. What would you say? The browns, the yellows, you know what I'm saying? That's just a weird. I don't know. It's a weird thing. So anyway, that's it. All right, so we're done with this project.
Yeah. We made it through it. Let's move this show on because we killed some time.
Penetrator said Diet Prince equals light purple.
There you go. Perfect.
Yes.
So yeah, we ate up a bunch of time with the beginning of this show. We got to move. Let's go. Let's talk about what's up next. This might take up some more time, but let's get into it. Here we go.
Shout out, make it clap, cause we up next.
Yes. Coming up next, we have on February 7th. There will also not be a Wednesday show next week.
Yeah.
Because I will be a new father by then. Definitely, absolutely. So I can't do a Wednesday show. I got to figure out who this dude is. So
I gotta figure out who this new nigga is living in my house.
Yeah.
Figure this dude out.
Yeah, give me that time. I gotta figure out who the fuck he is. I'm like, bruh, talk to me. We gotta have a talk. I'm gonna sit him down on the couch day one. Like, bruh, sit down. What are your intentions in my house?
Turn up. That's amazing. Look, Zoe, give Monty plunger points for that.
Y'all can ask Zoe. I did that with her.
Yeah.
I run a tight ship. So, but
yeah. And you know what? I want to do Super Bowl predictions and give plunger points for everybody who's right.
Okay. What are your Super Bowl predictions?
Well, I'm still thinking on it right now, but I think what we'll give 50 plunger points to everybody who gets it right.
Okay. Think on it. Pass it out whenever. But
and we'll do a couple other joints too. Like if you can correctly guess if the Super Bowl pre-show, the Super Bowl halftime show is going to be dope or if it's going to be trash.
All right.
So we'll do a couple. We'll get like 3 Super Bowl related things, and see if you can guess who has the best Super Bowl commercial prior to the Super Bowl happening.
Oh
so
shit!
So if you can pre-guess that, you can get 50 each.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Correct guess.
That's good shit. So, with that being said, like we're skipping this Wednesday because Hannibal's got some awesome shit coming up, and then we're skipping next Wednesday. So there will be a Monday show, then there will be a Friday show. I'm going to post clips from the Golden Turds in the days following, so our channel's not dead. If you miss the Golden Turds, there will be plenty of moments to interact between then. I've already planned it. But then, on February 7th, Thrift Store motherfucking Dan and possibly LA Anime are joining us to do an idea that me and Hannibal have been talking about for a while.
Yes.
Where we are going to Fiverr. We're going to Fiverr, and we're going to find ghostwriters, and then we're going to pair those ghostwriters up with rappers to write the song of your choosing. And Hannibal's going to put all this shit together and make it work.
Yeah. So,
and I'm going to do the art for it. So
yeah, it's going to be we're going to do the whole Fiverr package. Rappers. Yeah. Some Fiverr rappers and some Fiverr singers to make some songs to my beats. I'm going to give them the beats. And I'll be like, hey, this is the beat. I need you to make a song on this.
Yeah.
For $5.
But y'all get to pick the topic that we present to the writers.
Yes.
So we'll be like, write a song about cotton balls that says this, this, and this.
I stole $3,000.
And we'll get to that after what's next, whoever that was.
That's Dragon in the West, baby.
I can't see it from here.
That's Valerian, nigga. You better get it together. That is Regal. Yeah. That is fucking. I don't remember the other one's name. Viserius.
But yeah,
Valerian. I don't know.
That. I don't know. I don't watch that shit. I haven't seen it yet. So, but that's what's coming on the 7th. So Thrift Store Dan and LA Anime, and then we're going to find out how the fuck she hacked our stream during the Golden Turds. Don't forget that. So that's coming on the 7th. And then we also have shows which we haven't booked yet for the 12th, the 19th, and then the 21st is our Ultimate Comic Book Movie list, which we're working on right now. Mm-hmm. And then we have this month, our monthly torture episode is going to be D-Roy Cruz with Drag. Take that question mark off. Drag wanted this, Drag gets it. If y'all don't know D-Roy Cruz, go look up D-Roy Cruz, your life applications officer, and let him know he will be featured on the shit show. He needs to know. D-Roy, come teach us. You can be on the show with Drag if you want. Let him know. Find D-Roy. Be nice, though. Be respectful. Don't be a dick to this dude. We don't know him. Y'all don't know him yet. And then I'm skipping months ahead because we've already planned this. And this is a thing I want to make a thing as we keep moving forward with the show. And we haven't said it yet on the show, but our shithead of the year right now is the American Nightmare.
Yes.
Everybody congratulate American Nightmare.
I don't know if Zoe has the applause loaded up, but play the applause for American Nightmare.
Congratulations, American Nightmare. Here it comes. Or I thought here it comes. Wait. It was hiding. I can almost see it. It'll come. But the American Nightmare. And I know how we can fix that so you can be more ready for it. I'll show you a trick. But yes, that's for you.
Congratulations, American
That's for
Nightmare.
you and 3, as I call you in my head. So, American Nightmare, shithead of the year. What I want to do, because coming up on May 12th is National Shithead Day. I know I'm skipping 2 months ahead.
I'm about to say you just skipped all over March.
Yeah. March, we haven't planned March yet.
March hating.
Zoe and I have been talking about big people that we may get in March. We're working on it. March might be bigger. March might be bigger and shittier.
Oh, man.
And it might be awesome. So I'm skipping March intentionally because I don't want to announce anything prematurely. But in May 12th specifically, as we established last year, is National Shithead Day.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, what if on National Shithead Day, we let shitheads come on the show? Yes. How do you get on the show for National Shithead Day? Simple. Become Shithead of the Year or be the runner-up for Shithead of the Year. So, our guests will be the American Nightmare and Mike, who has been doing his shit for the show.
This is news to me. We talked about this, but I didn't know. So this is gonna be that's gonna be a great episode.
Yes, the American Nightmare and Mike for National Shithead Day. So there you go. We can have an airing of grievances. I'll talk to y'all in private to see what's cool. We'll keep it fun. We'll keep it fun because we're not about going at each other's throats. Keep it civil. Let's be fun.
Also, I just thought about how to do that Fiverr episode, Monty. The way we do it is I have a catalog of beats, right?
Okay.
And in the way we do it, so when we do not this Friday, but next Friday's episode with Thrift Store Dan and live action animation, what we'll do is everybody will get to pick from my catalog of beats.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody pick a beat. And then each one of us will pick a topic.
Okay.
Right? And then that's what we send to the people on Fiverr.
Okay.
And like, you got to do a song about this is the beat, this is the song I want you to make.
All right. I
and
like it.
each of us will pick one, and then we'll let the shitheads pick one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll pick like 5 random beats, and then we'll just pick a beat, and we'll have the shitheads pick the song. We'll just have them pick the which card. And then there we go. That'll be how it is.
Yeah. This shit's going to be awesome. And we're going to spend the money that you guys give us on Fiverr. So Just remember, we're spending the money y'all donated. So thank you for that. We're going to use it to make the show better. So, there we go. There we go. Look, get on Fiverr, Dumb and Dumber. You might get picked to rap on a beat if we see you there. We're going through Fiverr.
I like Dumb and Dumber said, beat 17.
I stole $3,000.
I like that.
After what, we got 2 Streamlabs. Two Streamlabs after what's next. So, but yeah, that's what's coming up next. So we can read that shit right now. What do we got, Hannibal?
Listen, we got 2 from Dragon in the West. The first one says, gentlemen, thanks for a good show on this Monday evening. Also, have you guys heard about the Artemis program that will be putting us back on the moon? He said back on Luna, the moon, in 2024. No, I had not heard that, but that's a good use of the Space Force. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. There you go.
We can go to the moon with the Space Force to make sure the space terrorists don't win. I appreciate that. Yeah. Dragon in the West also says, I am pretty sure there will be an ad for Amazon Prime original show like The Expanse during the Super Bowl. I hope we see a SpaceX ad in 2021 or 2022. Yeah, there's going to be a time when where Elon Musk will create what am I going to say? Civilian trips to the moon. Or civilian trips to outer space. You can go to space and be like, oh man, I'm in space. And then go back to Earth and then be like, cool, that's $10,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait for that day. And then our kids will be able to go to the moon for $250.
Yeah. Or they can fuck around and fast pass that shit. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just go bring a unopened Coke can to Elon Musk. And then they'll give you like $20 off.
Yeah. Then it'll be like, suck it, flat earthers.
There you go. They still gonna be like they gonna be looking out the window into a round spinning Earth, and then they'll still be like, nope, this shit's fake. This is TV.
Yeah. Like, how do I know this is real? Y'all just took me to Nebraska.
This is a space you can't fly through the Van Allen belt. Like, it's all right. all right, for sure.
Yeah. So there we go. And was that it? Did we have another?
That was it.
That was it. All right. Well, with that being said, Hannibal, I got 2 questions for you.
Yeah, what you got?
First question.
Sup, nigga?
Up.
You want to talk some shit?
They probably heard it. We didn't. Hang on. We're going to fix that. Monitor and output, Zoe. New shit, new show, new shit. Check that on all of them. This is after the Golden Turds. We've adjusted video clips and the way things play so that it works for Zoe. But I got this. All right. Here's the first question.
Sup, nigga? You want to talk some shit?
Yes, I do. I would like to talk some shit because I got something that I need to talk about, Monty, that pissed me off.
All right.
The Golden Turds.
Oh shit. Okay. With the Golden Turds, shit. I thought we dealt with all that. But all right, we'll figure it out.
You ain't shit. I just want
Inside joke.
Anyway,
I just like to make Hannibal react live.
No, right, you did. You did that shit. All right, and look, this What's Eating Hannibal is something that I think we might need to talk about together, Monty.
Okay, let's go. Then What's Eating Hannibal?
Yeah, let's run it. Run my theme music.
Here we go.
Often imitated but never duplicated.
Yeah, that's it. OG, original gangster, original gangster, original gangster.
Women drivers, people who talk during the movie, customers who cannot make up their mind while ordering food.
They shit on LA, they shit on Chicago, they shit on Miami, they shit on New Jersey.
New Yorkers, Atlanta Falcon fans, possibly people from Alaska.
They hate Canadians, they hate the South, they hate the rain, they hate the snow, they hate murder, they hate crime, they hate fucking everything. They hate the Knicks when they're winning. They hate the Knicks when they're losing.
Indecisive morons. Blithering idiots. Humans. These people have formed a burning question. What is grinding Hannibal's gears?
Done. Also, I got to give plunger points to a couple of shitheads. Penultima said, like, he was in remarking to the SpaceX people complaining about the flat earthers saying that even when they go to space, the shit will still be fake. He said, wait, what he said? He said, I can see the polygons. It's fake, damn it.
Get the plunger. It's true. There we go. There you go. And you got your sound. There you go. You got your plunger.
And Who's Your Buddy says, don't worry, Marvin. There's lots of white women in Nebraska.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Fuck. There we go.
Look at that. It's so good you get to hear me say it twice.
There you
All
go.
right, guys. So what's eating Hannibal today? All right. So after the Golden Turds, right, I was pretty upset because I was like, when we were giving out the award for best What's Eating Hannibal, right? It was like we had all these great What's Eating Hannibal rants.
True.
And then
True.
who won, like what won best What's Eating Hannibal was a What's Eating Monty.
That was a good rant, though.
And I was, no, fuck you, it wasn't. No, not at all. That shit was not, it was terrible. And I was very upset at this, which way do I look? This way. I was very upset at this. Hold on. I want to make sure I point right at you. Hold up. Wait, there we go. Where do I get my hand at? This right here? Over there. There we go. I was very upset at this filthy little, come on, point the right way. Right there. This filthy little rigger right here. Okay? And I made sure to use the hard ER. Okay?
Oh.
This filthy fucking rigger. Okay.
Not suitable to breathe our air.
Look, okay, right. I'm gonna burn a lowercase letter R in front of your yard, okay? Because you a filthy rigger. Okay.
Damn, Hannibal.
Yeah, man. I was mad. Oh, I was like, I wrote this whole speech about how Monty is trash and how he be setting shit up. You know what I'm saying? How he just hates black women and just all this shit. I was about to just hit him with the Nick Cannon, diss style. And then it was like, I woke up this morning and I saw a message in my email. And the message was like, I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? Right? So now I was mad about something else. And I'm going to hand it over to Monty right now so he can kind of tell you guys about the email.
Oh, you're talking
that we
about
received.
that message.
Yes,
Okay.
that message. That's
Fuck.
why I was saying this might need to be a What's Eating Monty and Hannibal.
Oh, fuck. All right. Hang on. I'm pulling that message up. Like, Zoe, put that shit on screen real quick. Let them soak it in. For those of you on Discord, you saw this shit. I am about to read out what the fuck we got. Do y'all see that? Like, look, right there. Like, y'all see this? This says, "Hi, Hannibal and Monty Show. As you know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow. On YouTube, your video, episode 88, the second annual Golden Turd Awards, was flagged to us for review. Upon review, we determined that it may not be suitable for all viewers and has been placed behind an age restriction." First, I also saw this first thing in the morning. I wake up at like 5:30 so that I can have a cup of coffee and a cigarette before Zoe wakes up, and I got to drive her to fucking school. And I saw this while trying to relax in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck does age restriction mean? Okay. So then I read further, and it says video content restrictions, a bunch of weird HTML tags. YouTube, if you're going to send us shit like this, fix your shit. Like, we do as much. Like, I notice that my hand cuts off right here when I do that. I talk with my hands. That's something I'm going to fix. Hopefully this is the first time this ever happened for you, because you won't see shit like this moving forward, because I'm going to fix it. But I'm going to read through your bullshit. It says, content featuring a sex toy. Yeah, I'm gonna start again. Content featuring a sex toy.
Somebody flagged the Golden fucking Turds and said that Monty and I had sex toys prevalent in our goddamn video.
Yes.
Now, I don't know, to our lovely producer Zoe, are you in a position where you could pull up the Golden Turds real fast? I just want to just check for something real fast. There you
go. Before you even finished saying it, she was ready. God damn, Zoe.
Now, Zoe, could you hit play for a second? I want to see something.
Yeah, let's watch this. What do we got?
You said it, and he got so bent out of shape. And the thing was, it wasn't you telling G-Man that he couldn't rap that had got him angry. What got him angry was when you said that he can't rap on beat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why that.
Wait, hang on. Look, I'm looking at that. Look, right there, if you look at Billy, does that look like a silver bullet? No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it does not. No, I do not see. I do not see. Monty, do you see any sex toys here?
No, I don't see any sex toys.
Well, to our lovely producer Zoe, could you fast forward to just pick any other part of the Golden Turd Awards real fast? Let's just pick something else and let's see what we see.
All right, it's loading. The internet's being laggy.
Who wins the award accurately gets 500.
No, pick another part.
Right.
Yes. Pick a part where something
ends
different
up being
happens.
1,000 points per segment. So you can come
there
up.
You go. There you go.
If Edgewood, Maryland has an acceptance speech.
Oh, here we go. Edgewood, Maryland.
All right,
let's
here
see
we
what
go.
we get. Curtains closed. Okay. Wait. Pause it right there. On the ground. Look in the back. You see that little red thing? Is that a fleshlight?
No, that's a cup. That's a Popeye's cup filled with delicious sweet tea.
So there's no sex toys here.
There's no sex toy. And do you see a sex toy, Monty?
No, I don't. If that's not a fleshlight, I don't see a sex toy.
Okay, all right, there we go. To our lovely producer Zoe, one more time, just pick any random part of the Golden Turds, and let's see what we see.
All right, she's scrolling through. She's finding something. Yes.
So, who's the winner? This of all the awards, there's 2 awards I don't know who I have no clue. This one, I have no genuine possibility of an idea of who might win it. This one and Shit Show of the Year, I have no idea. I have no clue who wins. Well,
but wait. I think I see it here. If you look right under me where it says, what is that? Biley, whatever that name is. Is that a blow-up doll under that?
That's it. Move your head to the side so we can see.
Yeah, is that a sex doll under that?
No, man, that's just a white man. That's just a guy. It's just a white guy.
That's just Billy. That's just Billy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just Billy. So, right. Do you see a sex toy in this video, Monty?
No, I don't see a sex toy.
There we go.
Billy.
And this is the shit that pisses me the fuck off because this video has been flagged with age restrictions now anybody who wants to watch this video, it can't be all, it's not an all ages video. And granted, we curse, we talk about a lot of different shit, but because of this age restriction, this video isn't going to pop up in most people's YouTube searches unless they're logged in and are of a certain age. So that means that less people are going to have access to this video, which means we get less views, which means we get less subscribers, which means we get less eyeballs on our shit, we get less traffic, which means that we're making less fucking money on this shit because there's no ads being played on this fucking age-restricted goddamn video. Yeah. And that's what's pissing me the fuck off right now because some jagoff decided to flag our fucking Golden Turds to say, you know how much goddamn work we did to put that fucking Monty, how many days of work did you put in to making the goddamn the Golden Turd Awards?
All right. See, Hannibal knows how to set me the fuck off. I didn't know you were going there. Hannibal knows how to set me the fuck off. Look.
Yeah. Rigger triggered. Calm. You're triggered.
Before I get set the fuck off. Mm-hmm. Calm. I knew the Golden Turds were coming up. I knew it. Leading up to this shit, I kept saying, as we got to November and December, I was like, we got to start preparing for the Golden Turds. We got to start preparing. Because last year, I woke up at 5 in the goddamn morning, started preparing the Golden Turds, finished right before the Golden Turds started, finished working at 4 in the goddamn morning. And I was like, this will not happen this year. So,
at all.
I started in November saying we got to start getting ready for this. When January rolled around, I had enough footage from people I talked to start building this show. From January until this episode, from the beginning, or actually it was more like December because this came early January. Whatever. I spent a month altogether building a show. Keep in mind, while building this goddamn show, I've got a baby on the way. And I made the conscious effort to ignore real life happening for some YouTube shit. I did that. On me. That being said, whoever the fuck flagged this shit, you can eat this dick, you can eat this dick, you can eat this dick that I'm not going to show on camera. You can eat Hannibal's dick, even though he didn't offer it to you, and you're going to get punched in the mouth when you do it. You can eat all of the dicks. Fuck you. I worked too goddamn hard on this goddamn show. Every waking fucking moment building this show. Y'all don't realize how much work went into putting that show together. My life was Golden Turds for a month.
For 30 days.
30 days.
Monty, like I would call him sometimes at sometimes when I'm driving, I'll start driving around 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I'll drive till like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'll call Monty at like 6, 7 a.m. and be like, yo, you up? He's like, yeah, I'm working on the Golden Turds. And there was so much that went into putting that show together. The graphics, the transitions, reaching out to guests, getting those fucking videos. We hounded Pimp Monk. We hounded Jeff Holiday. We fucking, like, everything. Then in addition to, we had like a plan, we had a schedule, and then Monty created backup plans, and then backup plans for the backup plans.
Yeah.
So there's videos that was done for the Golden Turds that y'all haven't even seen yet. That's how much work went into that goddamn show. For some filthy animal to see our show and then flag it for sex toys of all, okay? Yeah. Fuck you, all right? Yeah. Fuck you. For real, no bullshit, no joke pending, no lead in.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's what's
this one, and that one non-consensually. Like, you're the final step.
Yeah.
Look, some random person, like, I won't even say dude, random person comes up and just unzips your pants and tries to suck your dick. How quick are you going to punch him in the face?
Oh, and so first off, they already got too close for comfort. So just like sometimes in the mall, they have those massage people that be like, hey, you want a mall massage? Where you lay in the middle of a room full of strangers and then get touched while other people watch. Like, yeah, I'll be like, nah, I don't like that. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me.
Yeah. So
I'll punch you as a reflex.
See?
I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to punch you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're gonna get like that quick, fucking Floyd Mayweather. Look, sometimes you're gonna get that old school Chuck Liddell. All right. That depends on you.
Yeah. See? So,
no,
yeah. I don't think it was G-Man. We were not mean enough to G-Man for G-Man to flag our shit. G-Man still likes Hannibal and hates me.
Look, Jujubee says, was it my filthy hand animal rant?
Yes. Look, Jujubee. was naked on our show. It didn't say for nudity. It said for a sex toy. Because I immediately thought of Jujubee.
I did not realize Jujubee was naked. So now I will rewatch that with a different set of eyes.
Yeah, Jujubee wasn't wearing any clothes.
Monty,
people caught it in the chat.
How did you convince a white woman to just do that video with no clothes on?
I did not convince a white woman to do that.
So you don't even got to convince. Is it just like take your clothes off, just like that? Do you snap your fingers and it happens? Is that how it works?
Look, you know what, Hannibal?
I'm trying to learn. It's all it is. Don't be mad. I'm just trying to understand. Anyway, that's what's eating Hannibal. Let's move on to Fair Foul.
And Monty.
That's what's eating Hannibal and Monty.
Yeah, and you know what? It's foul that you would even ask that. Let's just roll right into Fair Foul.
Why would that be foul? Okay, you're the one that has the glorious power. Okay, I got the power of making dope beats. You got the power of making white women draws wet. Okay, like I'm just saying. Which power would you rather have?
I mean, I like to make dope beats. But anyway, Fair Foul. Zoe, hit it.
Yes. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they're ready for it.
Just love it.
And what's good? And how do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to that mess, do we?
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah, because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah, God came and purged me. Hallelujah, God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus up under the anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you. Suck my cock, bitches. God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent? Innocent. Feed him to the
Yes. Yes. Fair or foul. So this is your first time watching Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. First off, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you haven't already, click the links below. We have a ton of all of our social medias down there. You can join our Patreon for $2 a month. You get to watch Hannibal and Monty's super awesome, amazing pre-show. And there's going to be some other really cool things that happen with everybody as Patreon members. So join our Patreon for as little as $2 a month. In addition to that, you can also follow us on all of our social media. So just click the links below. Also, this show ain't cheap. So feel free to throw us some donos, in some nickel chats and some stream labs, in addition to possibly joining us on Patreon. So do all of those good things. And if you haven't already clicked the link button, go ahead and click the link button. If you haven't subscribed, you instantly get plunger points. You also get plunger points for sharing the show. And if you share it on your social media and tag us, you get, I think, 20 or 25 plunger points. You can share it on Facebook. Boom, that's 25 plunger points. Share it on Twitter. Boom, that's 25 plunger points. Share that shit on Instagram. Boom, that's 25 plunger points. Share us on Snapchat or TikTok. Boom, you get 25. If you share us on your social media, you get plunger points. That's why Mike be leading the pack, because Mike does the work. Just letting y'all know. True. That's why he be getting those cool T-shirts and mugs and art and all that good stuff. And we want all you guys to be able to compete as well. So, go ahead and do that. Anyway.
But wait for a second. Before you explain how this works, I have a fair file from the chat. Jujubee said, "It was my filthy hand blank animal." Rant. And maybe I have mine in the background. She's dropping that derogatory language in the chat. What do we do about that?
So I was gonna act like I didn't know that she said that, because I like Jill, and also racism is funny sometimes. So
it is, but she actually hates Feltish people.
Yeah, she really hates people of Feltish descent.
This is real hate. This isn't just, oh, we get along. Like, actually friends. We joke about this together with, like, she hangs out with other puppets, and these are the jokes that they laugh at with her, and she's just trying them out. She just hates them.
Look, and then she said, like, naked white girls, and then right under that, Dildo the Penetrator says, blame the. I'm not saying it because I don't want our channel to get flagged for racism, but man, you guys are really just like, look.
Yeah, we already got flagged for sex toys. Stop it.
Yeah, they want to be referred to as puppet Americans, so I refer to them as what they want to be referred to as.
I have reached out to Teddy Rubskin to speak his mind on this whole issue. And Jujubee, if you want in on that, you're welcome.
Oh, we could do our very first versus screen.
Yeah, we can do our very first debate on puppet rights.
So the way Fair and Foul works. the way Fair and Foul
Hannibal sees the vision.
I do. I see it already. I'm seeing how we can utilize this. So the way Fair Foul works, every day I do a deep dive on the news. I have a news aggregator site I go to. Then I go to the Associated Press, CNN, Fox News, InfoWars, Breitbart, The Blaze, Politico, Reuters, The Hill, MSNBC, Newsmax, Huffington Post, Daily Beast, Red State. I go to a dozen or so news sites, and I read the same stories over and over again. And I wonder to myself when I get to the end of the stories, was this the right decision or the wrong decision? Was this the smart thing to do or a dumb thing to do? Was this end result fair or was it foul? So what I'm going to do is read you guys a couple of stories, and I want everybody in the chat, Monty, let me know what you think. I'm going to read a story, I'm going to pose a question, and you let me know if you think it's fair or foul.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go.
So the first story comes from TexasPoliceNews.com. Look, when I tell y'all I go
foul.
I go deep, foul. Okay? How is it foul already? I haven't even said it yet.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
But yeah, this comes from TexasPoliceNews.com. Like I said, my deep dive skills is A1. Here we go. A Houston Independent School District police officer. All right, that's a lot to say. A Houston Independent School District police officer admitted in court on Wednesday to having an improper relationship with a 14-year-old student while employed at Cullen Middle School in 2015.
Okay.
Jacob Ryan Delgadillo. Jacob Ryan Delgadillo, who is 30 years old, entered a plea as a part of a deal that allows him to get off with only 5 years probation and will not require him to register as a sex offender. If he completes his probation without incident, Delgadillo will not show a conviction on his record. Should he violate the term of his parole within a 5-year period, his deal would be gone and he would face the full 20 years in prison.
Okay.
So the deal is if he's only got to do 5. Wait, I'm reading it again. As part of his plea deal, it allows him to get off with only 5 years probation and will not require him to register as a sex offender as long as he completes his probation without incident. Right? And the story is that this dude was either in a relationship with a 14-year-old girl at the school or got a blowjob from a 14-year-old girl at the school.
Yeah.
So the fair foul question here is where is it? I lost it. Here we go. This sentence fair or foul? That he could, he had a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old student, and they're saying that he can get off as long as he can do his 5 years of probation without doing any crazy shit, then he won't have to register as a sex offender and the crime totally goes away. Fair or foul?
Foul.
Everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Fair or foul?
Foul. If anybody says foul, I'm punching you in the throat. I'm coming to your home and punching you in the throat.
If anybody says fair.
Yeah, if anybody says fair, I am punching you in the throat.
Yeah, and look, normally when we read these stories, I like to be devil's advocate, and I'll try to think of it from a different vantage point so we could, have a talking discussion about this. But I don't even know how this is possible.
Yeah,
I don't know how and his official title was he was a Houston Independent School District police officer. He admitted in court to having an improper relationship with a 14-year-old student while employed at Cullen School. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this guy, Jacob Ryan.
Yeah. Does it say how old he is?
Says he's 30.
Oh. Why you don't need to look anymore up. That's enough. No, foul. Like, no, he can't do this. Stop. Stop. No.
All right, here's the Houston Chronicle. Here's the same story on the Houston Chronicle. See, this is how the deep dive happens, y'all. It says former HISD officer admits to fondling middle school students. That just sounds even worse.
Yeah.
It says a former Houston Independent School District police officer accused of fondling a 14-year-old student at the school where he worked will spend 5 years on probation after pleading guilty Wednesday to having an improper relationship with a student. Jacob Ryan Delgadillo, 30, was charged with 2 felony counts of indecency with a child and accused of having the girl perform oral sex on him and fondling her at Cullen High School. Damn, so he did this shit at the school?
Yeah. After school. That's what I heard.
Delgadillo said little as he pled guilty to the state judge Mark Carter, but acknowledged that he will have to surrender his law enforcement license as part of the deal. Facing a possible punishment of 20 years in prison, he agreed to spend 5 years on a deferred adjudication, a form of probation that means he will not have a conviction on his record if he successfully completes his probation. He will also not have to register as a sex offender.
Yeah.
If he violates the terms, which includes not contacting the girl or having any contact with minors, he could be sentenced to a maximum punishment. His attorney declined to comment. Prosecutor Jennifer Stabe said the girl's family, who was not in court, was satisfied with the result.
Yeah, and look, I want to bring something up while all the files are rolling through, because I see them. That's why I like y'all shitheads. I see them coming through.
Real quick, during the fall of 2015, Delgadillo apparently raised suspicion when a teacher saw him looking for the girl through a classroom window and blowing kisses at her. The girl told the teacher that she had performed oral sex on him in the girls' bathroom in the school. The girl told the police that Delgadillo also showed her naked pictures of himself on his cell phone. Investigators later found several cell phone photos of him in various states of undress, which included one in which he exposed himself in his campus office and dressed in his campus uniform. This nigga sent her dick pics while he was at school.
Okay.
There's nobody that thinks this fair, right?
They can't. And I want to say this. Wow. My 14-year-old daughter is the producer of this show. And I'm talking to you, 14-year-old daughter. Hear this. There are creepy motherfuckers out there that will do shit like this.
Yeah.
Which is why I see all your correspondence. Just so you know.
Yeah.
But away from you, so you're not on the spot anymore. I'm just talking right now. I should not have to do this. Because there are people attracted to taking a person's innocence away. Like, in a way, this show brings her into adult conversations. But her whole life, she's lived around adult conversations. And that's a different argument. We can have that discussion. Nobody has ever tried to fuck her. If you are an adult attracted to children that age, there's something fucking wrong with you. And see the middle fingers I'm holding while I say that. I don't do this when I say this to people with normal problems. This is fucked. Your condition is fucked up. Seek help. If you're seeking help, they're gone. Seek help, please. This is bullshit. These are children. Stop it. Just fucking stop it. So yeah, this sentence is foul on all counts. This should never be removed from a person's record. Like, there's some people I've been following, like POP. I'm shouting you out right now. POP, you guys are fucking killing it out there. These dudes go out and fucking hunt pedophiles. They pose as 13-year-old girls and attract people to places and show up and be like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you here? And they bust them and expose them. Like, you, if you're willing to go out and do it and even send dick pics, fuck you. You deserve to be blasted in front of your family and friends. Your family and friends need to know who the fuck you are. Facts. Unless you're better.
And even more so, like, what's worse than this guy doing it is a justice system that defends him from this. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, we need to talk to this judge. I need to see this jury or something. I need to understand how this dude got off. No, I know how he got off. I'm sorry. I did not mean that to be, what happened to my Skype? Look, I made that comment and then my camera just conked out on me. Hold on, I'm about to fix it.
Look, we're already demonetized. We're known for having sex toys in our videos. That's what YouTube thinks of us.
That is crazy. What happened to my camera? The camera just completely just conked the fuck out. Hold up, let me see.
Yeah,
I don't. It'll come back in a second. It'll.
Yeah, it'll fix itself. Oh shit! Yeah, I see you conked out. There you go. Zoe. And then you get that weird black top when you come back in. What is that? And then you froze again. That shit's crazy. That shit cray. Shit cray.
Anyway, yeah, that's just wow. All right, let's go to the let's go to the chat and see. Jujubee says WT actual F. What the actual fuck? Yeah. Jujubee all caps foul. Fucking who's your buddy said that is more foul than a rotten turducken. Yes, it is. That shit is. I don't even know what to say. American Nightmare says this is foul. Most truancy officers are desk jockeys, but also Hannibal. I was waiting for you to judge my Spotify playlist. You know what? Send me a Spotify playlist and I'm gonna check it out. I'm a matter of fact,
it's in Discord.
If you ever, hit me up on Discord. If y'all got some music y'all want me to check out, I will check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? We can absolutely do that shit. We can, in fact, that might actually be something cool that we could do on Patreon. Let Hannibal judge your playlist.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Thrift Store Dan says foul as fuck.
You
Mike
gave me ideas when we talk about Patreon levels. Let's talk about that.
Mike says domesticated bird as fuck. Lock him up for life. Yes, lock him. Yeah, that shit is super duper wild. I need to know how he got off. Like, I need to know how the judge or the
you need better phrasing. You don't need to know how he got off. You need to know how he got away with this.
Yes, I need to know how. Yeah, I need to know how he escaped justice on this.
Yes.
Still Door the Penetrator says foul. What is this? The fucking Catholic Church? Fuck him. Well, not literally. Dumb and Dunmer says, nah, this is totally fair. We all know that police officers never do anything wrong, and this guy clearly not doing anything wrong now. Yep, I appreciate the sarcasm, Dumb and Dunmer.
Yes.
Destruction Inc. says foul. He should be registered as a sex offender. Create Beats says foul. Dildo the Penetrator says foul. Fuck that pig. Emily the Neighbor said, no, that is foul, all caps. A sex offender should do time equivalent to how long it takes for the victim to feel well adjusted again. If that's never, then justice served. Also, I want to know why the family was okay with this.
Yeah.
Because the family was okay with this sentence.
Were they?
Yeah. like that. When I read the Houston Chronicle article,
look, I'll say that wasn't a family of niggas, flat out.
Yeah, that's a weird, like, so let's say, like, let's say for sake of argument, they said this happened in 2015, and if he's 30 now, then he was 25 when that happened. She was still 14.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was 25 years old, I didn't see 14 years. And look, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my superpower. Maybe my superpower is that I'm not attracted to children. I don't know. Fucking, this shit's crazy to me, bro. Let's see what else. Dirty World says it had to happen in Houston. Shaking my head. Kilo says foul, just foul, 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 foul. Mike says that's foul as fuck. Thrift Store Dan says Texas police stories are always foul, and Thrift Store Dan will be a guest on not this Friday but next Friday's episode. Can't wait to have you on TSD. Let's see what else we got. Dirty World also says this happens like every other week. I swear, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on in Texas, man. This shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all are doing it wrong.
I don't want to laugh at this, but Favorito says sounds like Houston has a problem.
Yeah, give Favorino plunger points for that.
Yes, give him plunger points.
Here's your sound,
Mike.
Get the plunger. There we go.
And Mike said, oh damn, where's it at? He says, fuck the American justice system, seriously. Kilo says, foul that the parents are fucking okay with this. Yeah, I said this, the same thing. Dylan the Pickle says, the fuck. Kilo says, that is not fucking okay. Yeah, listen, I'm Favorino said when my screen changed, it looked like I was in an 80s music video. Give Favorino a bunch of points for that too. And then look, there's nothing else to say about this that hasn't already been said. I think we need to take the time. Like, I would like to follow up on this story and then do some research and then find out what happened. I'd like to find out why the judge allowed this to happen or why the jury. Like, how did you guys pass this shit? This is insane.
And you know what? We might need to do a thing. Zoe, write this down on a different page for stories that we might need to follow up on in a segment of the show that I'll mention to you later, Hannibal. I have an idea.
Gotcha. Favorino says
write this one down.
He says Hannibal's superpower is being able to visibly cringe behind masks.
Yes. Wait. What would you call this story? This will be pedophile bus driver?
No, he was this was the resource cop on school ground.
All right. Pedophile resource cop. Write that down.
Yeah.
There we go.
And Alan Reyes said foul also as well.
There we go.
Yeah. And Penultimate said Hannibal not reading my file is foul. Agreed. That is foul. All right. Let's move on to the next story. Which is much less harsh than pedophilia. Yeah. Let's talk about cultural appropriation.
Uh-oh.
This story comes from CNN. Country singer Casey Musgraves is under fire for styling a traditional Vietnamese garment in a way that many people found to be inappropriate for a concert in Dallas, Texas. Okay. Casey Musgraves, who won 4 Grammys last year, was wearing an áo dai, a form-fitting Vietnamese tunic with long slits up both sides, typically worn over flowing patterns. But the singer appeared to leave out the pants entirely, blah, blah, don't care. Criticism of cultural appropriation quickly followed, with social media users accusing her of disrespecting a culturally and historically significant piece of the clothing. And one user wrote, "My culture is not meant to be sexualized." And somebody else wrote, "This is offensive on so many levels." Now, to our lovely producer Zoe, could you please put a picture of Casey Musgraves on? Thank you. Zoe is awesome. I didn't even finish the goddamn sentence, and she was up there. This is for anybody who doesn't listen to country music. This is Casey Musgraves.
Yeah.
Drink it in, guys.
Yep. Soak it up.
All right, now, Zoe, there's another picture I sent you as well. Can you pull up that picture as well?
Here it comes.
There we go. This is case. So for everybody that's like, I don't listen to country music because all country music is this and that. Just saying, you should try listening to some country music. Or just saying.
Yeah.
Zoe, go back to the other picture real fast. Thank you very much. This is what Casey Musgraves wore, and it pissed off people. There was a lot of people that called this cultural appropriation. So the question is it fair or foul to call it cultural appropriation if you wear the clothes of another culture? Monty, everybody in the chat, what do you guys think?
I'm gonna, I might go into a little bit of a thing. I'll keep it short. It's not. I think, or actually, it is. I don't think cultural appropriation is bad because at the end of the day, Eminem's doing cultural appropriation. But he's fucking good at it, and he's not doing it to hurt anyone. If she was doing this as a gag to offend someone of this culture, then yes. She picked this because she liked it and thought it made her look sexy as fuck, and it does. Do you think? Stop with this. Like, there's a point where we take being woke too far. Getting mad at her for this is taking it too far. So that's where I am. What was the fair or foul question? So I answered it right.
The fair foul question is it fair foul to call this cultural appropriation? Is it fair foul to if you wear another culture's clothes, is it fair foul to call that cultural appropriation?
It's fair to call it that. It's foul for it to be a negative. Because it is. It is what it is. By definition, you are appropriating what that culture does. But it's not always bad.
See, for me, and this is okay.
I think it's only bad, and it's just like anything. It's all about the intent. Like, what are you trying to do with this? Mm-hmm. She's not trying to upset anybody with this. And it's obvious. Why are we, when there are, hang on, give me a second. When there are school officials sending dick pictures to 14-year-olds, why in the fuck do we care that this woman likes what these Asian people wear and she wants to wear it and look sexy in it? Sit the fuck down! There we go. That's all.
See, for me, this becomes interesting based on how you define cultural appropriation. And that's one of those terms that has kind of morphed over the last couple decades. So,
the words that are in it, that's how I define it, by what the words mean.
Yeah, but how do you define, what's the line for what appropriation is or isn't? See, for me, the definition of, what is cultural appropriation would be, okay, and the best way for me to describe it in the terms that I received those words.
Yeah.
Back in the 30s, right, jazz music was a black art form. Right? Yeah. It was a way that black people expressed their music and their talent and stuff like that. And it was oftentimes called nigga music.
Yeah.
Right? And white people would be like, I don't like jazz music because it's nigga music. Then white people started doing jazz, and then white people thought jazz was amazing after that.
Yeah.
That's cultural appropriation. Where it's like, oh, when they's doing it, that shit's trash. Oh, but then when we do it, then that shit's amazing. That's cultural appropriation. That's how I see that term. So it's like, but when it comes to something like this, and this is one of those things where cultural appropriation is one of those phrases where it's not the words, it's the connection those words imply. And we have not defined what those terms mean or don't mean.
Yeah.
As far as this, I'm gonna save what I think about this after. Let's go to the chat.
All right.
And let's see what everybody says.
That's what I would challenge you on. But I see, like, you came around. I was about to challenge you. I was like, let him finish. And I was like, you got to what I was gonna say. So, and look, keep that in mind when you're discussing shit with people. Let them fucking finish.
Yeah,
because Hannibal got to what I was about to challenge him with. He said
which is awesome because I usually don't let people finish. So there you go. So there you go. So a lot of stuff happened just now. All right, let's see. Juju B calls foul. Fabarino says country music has come a long way since Dolly Parton. Look, listen. I'm just saying, y'all are sleeping on country music. I'm just saying, all right? They're just y'all sleeping. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all sleeping. Yeah. Dylan the Pickle says foul. Who the fuck cares at all? I don't care. Danny Lisner says foul. Destruction Inc. says foul. Cultural appropriation is not a thing. This is America, a melting pot. I agree ish to what you said. I agree ish.
I agree with you and Hannibal. Like I want to throw some nuance in there. And look, before you read the others, I will say I agree with what Hannibal said. Like, we need to. First, I'll go with where I disagree. It's not a cult. Or the example you gave, I don't think it is a cultural appropriation. I think it's the wrong term because cultural appropriation already has a fucking meaning. Like, let that meaning be what it is, and not muddy the fucking waters. Let's make it something else. Well, this can be didgeridoo offensive.
Well, I think the people who initially came up with the phrase cultural appropriation, that was what they had in mind. Was like descendants of chattel slavery having their culture appropriated by white corporations, for middle America.
Yeah, but it was just by definition, white dudes with dreads is cultural appropriation. Because it's a culture, I'm appropriating it to fit me. Like, I like this. I'm gonna take it and use it.
It's the appropriation part that makes it tricky. Because what exactly defines the line that is appropriation?
That's true.
That's true. Like if you say, like if a black person came up with the phrase, if a black person came up with whistling. Right?
Yeah.
And then somebody heard, then a white person, like if I came up with whistling and then my white friend hears me whistle and then he starts whistling, did he just steal whistling from black people or did he just steal whistling from me? Where's the line? You know what I'm saying? And that's one of those things that makes it weird. Where it's
I think where it comes from is if it's cultural, like, cultural is something that's established generation by generation. This is part of that culture. If you just came up with whistling and he took it, he stole from you.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't steal from your culture.
Yeah, I just think it's like that'll be like, so if every time a white person says bling bling, are they culturally appropriating shit from New Orleans?
All right. And look, appropriation, the first definition I see is the action of taking something for one's own use, typically without the owner's permission. Who owns the culture?
Yeah.
How do you get permission from the culture? It's impossible.
That, like I said, that's the thing that I've always had the issue with the phrase cultural approach. Let me get back to the chat.
Okay, go. And that's a discussion. I don't think we can have that here on this one. But let's talk about it in Discord. That's a good discussion.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see. Fabarino says the entire body of the United States is made up of cultural appropriation. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Emily the Neighbor says fairish, foulish. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. I think I'd be mad about it, but at least it's bringing attention to the culture and maybe interest in the fashion? Question mark. Who's Your Buddy says this is foul as long as vegans making vegetable loaf to imitate meatloaf is foul.
Yeah, but look, and I'll counter. Look, this is something I want to sit in your heads with cultural appropriation and going along with what I just said. Like, how does an entire culture give permission? All black people love macaroni and cheese. Hannibal?
I don't. I get what you're going. I get what you're trying to do. I'm actually in the minority there.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Not all of us love macaroni and cheese.
Much like you are the minority in all of your relationships, I am the minority when it comes to mac and cheese. Yeah, I'm not.
See?
You know. Yeah,
that's the thing. He's part of the culture. We're both black.
This is true. American Nightmare says foul, but she got an ass on her. Monty must be painting. Panting. I know that's what he meant. He put painting, but I know he meant panting. Penultima says foul. Imitation is the highest form of praise. Kilo says depends. If you're out there saying, look at me, I'm X culture because I'm wearing this, that is foul. Otherwise, fair. Also, I'd like to make her my hand. I'm gonna read this because you said it. No, he said I'd like to make her my H animal.
There you go.
If you know what I mean.
Yes.
There you
H
go.
Animal.
Almost got me kicked off of YouTube. Mike says foul. It's cultural appreciation. Shit like this is why some people call rap and hip hop black music. It's fucking not. It's just music. Interesting. Interesting. Juma P says she could appropriate my culture as long as she wants. Bang bang, skeet skeet. So
See, it's an interesting discussion. All right.
Dildo the Penetrator. Look, and I didn't actually think it was going to be that serious a discussion.
Yeah.
Dildo the Penetrator says fair, but isn't this the melting pot where all cultures blend? Plenty of cultures have dreads, different clothes, styles of music. My ancestors are kickapoo, respect other cultures, and observe them.
Dildor makes a good point.
Yeah, and this is, and it, like I said, I'm in a weird place with this. Let's see. Favorino says a classic American dish is hamburger and fries, a German and Belgian creation. We just added ketchup and cheese. America is all about appropriating cultures. Yeah,
truth.
Vapion says foul. Wouldn't you want people to like and want to share your culture? Does that mean as a white guy I can't like and do the Bombay trend or the Bombay trend? Bombay. Yeah, and you know what, Vapion? I'm giving you plunger points for just bringing up a random Black Panther reference. I appreciate that. And then look, hold on. I want to get through a couple more because I want to make sure I get everybody, get as many of these as I can. Dildo the Penetrator says she's hot. Let it go. Alan Reyes says foul. If anything, cultural appropriation brings more awareness to diverse cultures. It also makes a wider audience appreciate them. And this time I really nutted. Alan Reyes, take your plunger point, sir. There you go. Favorino also said Christmas is cultural appropriation. Yeah.
It is true.
This is. I mean, if we're going that far, and the Batman says, how do you look at this goddess of a woman and go, no cultural appropriation? Yeah, and I would love to know. I would love to know more about the people that had a problem with this. You know what? Something else that bothers me is that you could have a handful of people on Twitter, or like one or two people on Twitter, react negatively and then get their shit liked and shared a bunch of times, and then all of a sudden it's a news story. This isn't news. This isn't news. This is really a shit we don't care about. But it's not a shit we don't care about because she looks nice in this dress.
Yeah. She's killing it.
Yeah.
What's next? What's next? What you got next?
And look, and I'm gonna just do this real fast. I'm definitely calling foul on calling this a cultural appropriation, because if that's the case, I don't know who invented the T-shirt. I'm pretty sure it was a white dude though. So it's like, so is everybody appropriating, T-shirts? Like everybody that wears a T-shirt is culturally appropriating that from white people? And then another thing that gets me, and I think this is a very interesting thing. There's a high probability that whatever store she bought this from, there was some Asian people that worked at that store that sold her this.
Yeah.
And if there wasn't Asian people at the store, Vietnamese people at the store that sold her this, there are stores where Vietnamese people, Chinese people, Japanese people, Thai people, Laotian people will sell, Malaysians will sell these type of dresses to Americans.
Yep.
So is it appropriation if the people who the people who represent that culture sell it to another culture? You see what I'm saying? This is like the culture. I think there are times when this should make sense, where cultural appropriation is a real discussion, but not in this case.
Yeah. We need to figure out where the nuance is. We're in this world where we can just throw people away over bullshit. Stop it.
And I'm like, before we call this appropriation, I need somebody to define what that means.
Yeah.
And once we define it, then we can talk about it. But it hasn't been properly defined right now, so fuck it. All right, let's go on to the last fair file. Sorry, X that out, and here it is. This last story comes from Newsweek.com. A California woman has been reunited with her son, who she thought died at birth 3 decades ago. Tina, God damn it, your last name.
Let's just call her Tina.
Okay, Tina B. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Tina B. from the city of Los Banos, Central California, gave birth when she was 17 years old. She was raised by an abusive mother who told Tina she couldn't keep her baby. The next day, this is Tina talking. The next day, she comes back to tell me the baby died 15 minutes after it was born. It never made it. It was sick. A few months after Tina B's loss, she married her husband, Eric Gardier.
Eric G.
Eric G. Thank you. Tina B married Eric G. They sound like a rap group from the 80s. Tina B married Eric G. I'm sorry. The pair went on to have
in the
5
place
children.
to be. Sorry. I went
80s bars.
Yes.
80s bars.
80s bars.
Let's see. The baby wasn't. Let's see. They went on to have 5 children, but the baby in question wasn't Eric G's baby. But in the 29 years that have passed, the couple have always marked that baby's birth. Tina B said that she would become depressed around the date. She said she would cry all the time. But Tina B's life changed last year when her daughter encouraged her to take a DNA test. Soon after, Tina B received an email. And then the email said, I lost it. Where did it go? There we go. Come on, this stupid Newsweek. Your site is trash, Newsweek. Say, get somebody to update this shit, all right? Fucking anyway. Tina B got an email that says, I think we need to talk. It says that we're related, and it says that you're my mom. She discovered later on that her mother, Tina B's mother, had lied about the baby dying, and as soon as the son was born, her mother put the baby up for adoption.
Damn.
Yeah, so Tina B's mom lied and told her that her baby had died, and then put the baby up for adoption. A week later, the baby was adopted, and then now, like last year, 29-year-old Kristen found, reconnected with her birth mother.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the story, and here's the fair file. Fair file. Tina should be able to press charges on her mother. Is that a fair file statement?
Foul.
She shouldn't be able to press charges on her mama for donating her baby giving her baby away for adoption?
No.
All right. Everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Is it fair foul? Is it fair foul for Tina to be able to press charges on her mother for putting her baby up for adoption?
Wait. Let me make sure I got it straight. Give me the short. Give me the cliff notes really quick.
Tina B, when she was 17, right? She had a baby.
Yeah.
Her mother told her that the baby died during childbirth. But in actuality, Tina B's mother put the baby up for adoption. And they just reconnected due to a DNA test last year. So the question is,
that's different.
Should Tina B be able to press charges on her mother for putting that baby up for adoption?
Then yes,
and lying and telling her that the baby died.
Then yes, I changed my position. That's fair. I misheard it.
Everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Fair foul. You know, should Tina B be able to press charges on her mother for putting that baby up for adoption?
Yeah, her mom was being a bitch.
Yeah,
and
like
yes, I called her a bitch.
Super bitch. Yep. Super duper bitch. Super bitch.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah. So let's talk. You want to expound on it, Monty? Or you just want to leave it there?
Oh no, it's pretty straightforward. Like there's when I hear it again, I was gonna expound before. I thought it was something else, but no, that's pretty straightforward. No, fuck that. That's why I wanted clarification. No.
Well, what did you think I said before that?
I thought someone was suing their mother for getting rid of them.
Oh no.
But then I caught it, and I'm like, no, yeah.
And look, for the record, in this story, Tina B is not suing her mother. I added that. I'm asking the question: if she wanted to sue her mother, would that be fair or foul?
Yeah.
It's like, I had a baby when I was 17. Yeah. You told me this nigga died, and then you secretly put him up for adoption, and I find out 30 years later.
Yeah. I heard it wrong. So,
yeah. No. And not that it's related to this story, but I'm pretty sure it was born a boy and has sexually reassigned itself to being a girl now.
I mean, that's fine too. Do whatever you want. Like, be you, whoever you are. Yeah. Like, do you. Do your thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Looking at it, I'm looking to see if there's anything else. No, that's it. All right.
See?
Yeah, that's the story. All right. Well, let's take it to the chat.
Yeah. What do we got?
I'm sorry. I'm just Kilo. I know this is from the last article, but Kilo says, "Am I appropriating Polish culture when I drink vodka?"
I mean, yeah, but you're fine. They didn't give you permission.
Vapion said Hannibal and Monty turned into the Sugar Hill Gang. You know what? Take your plunger points for having the age appropriate correct group. I appreciate that. All right, here we go.
I like Zoe with the timing on that. She's good with them.
Yes. Dylan the Pickle says
you said Kilo got points, right?
Yes, Kilo.
All right.
Yeah, Dylan the Pickle said foul. Mike says foul. Tina Tina is a daughter of a bitch. Juju B says, it's fair to be able to sue the mother. American Nightmare says fair, but Hannibal, check your goddamn Discord DMs. You'll find a playlist waiting on you. I got you. And look, I'm gonna get better with Discord. That's one of the things that I want to get better at in season 3 of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Yes. Dylan the Pickle says fair. American Nightmare says legally you're supposed to get the parents' permission before you put it up for adoption. Ooh.
Truth.
Ooh, so that bitch committed a crime.
Yep.
Damn, Tina Mama's a savage. Dumb and Dunmer says, I guess that's fair, but it could be foul. I don't know the law on this, so I can't properly answer this question. Well, let's say we weren't answering it from a legal standpoint, just from a moral standpoint.
Yeah.
Should she morally be since America's such a litigious country?
Yeah.
I
mean, the shit show is going to change laws. People are going to look back at what us shitheads have decided. We're going to run the world one day.
Hell yeah. I mean, look, if a couple dudes on Twitter, if a couple Vietnamese people on Twitter can complain about Casey Musgrave's dress, hashtag Casey so thick, then I don't see why we can't change the world with a fair foul article.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, let's make the world a shitty society. That's what it'll be called when we all live under Golgothan rule.
Yeah, I mean, look, think about it like this. We got some people in our chat that are conservatives. We got some people that are liberal. We got some people that are Saints fans, and we got people that like other teams. We got people...
You didn't name those teams?
We got Xbox people. We got PlayStation people. We got people that like women of all colors, and we got people that only like white women. But you know what the thing is? We all get along, and that's what matters, is that we all get along.
What he did there. You see what he did?
I don't know what you're talking about. Getting back to the chat, Destruction Inc. says fair, and be careful, Monty. I've heard of nurses doing the same shit. Oh, ain't nobody getting out that hospital with that. Like, you damn near can't even get into that hospital with like 2 forms of ID.
Yeah.
And like in order for me to go see Monty and Tish's baby when that happens, I'm literally gonna have to bring 2 forms of ID, and I'm gonna have to bring in my last 2 months of pay stubs. Okay, They don't fuck around over there.
Yep. I went in for a test I had to drive an hour. I couldn't go in with her because it was early in the fucking morning and I was tired, and I just drove her there. And they're like, no, she can come, but you can't. They basically said, you can come in, but your black friend can't.
That's how you know it's a good hospital. No.
That's what they hit me with that. And it was a black dude that had to say it to me. And then when it was empty, he's like, I'm sorry, bro. I would have let you in, but I got somebody that watches everything I do. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. Look,
I
you
feel
black
you, bro.
guy.
I feel you, bro.
You got your job. Everybody's looking at you with extra eyes. It's all good.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I ain't mad at you. And I said that to him when I came back. But I had to drive an hour to get my fucking ID to go back, just to go sit and be fucking bored for nothing to happen.
Yeah. Juma P says fair. I don't know how or what they could get her for, but that's fucked up. Mass Hysteria podcast says way fair. Her child was stolen from her without consent by her mother. This is basically a kidnapping case, from what I can tell. Ooh, that you know what? Give Mass Hysteria podcast some extra plunger points for that.
There you go. You heard it. It happened.
Fabarino says definitely fair. Juju B says I'd totally press charges, but I got feelings about it. Penultima says fair. Grandma can go fuck off a cliff. Right. Kilo says fair. When you have a child, it is your decision whether or not to put that child up for adoption, even if you were minor yourself at the time. Truth. That is your baby. That baby belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? Just like all my achievements on Xbox Live. Those are my achievements. Okay? You cannot take those shits from me, Mom. Dildo the Penetrator says, why you laughing, Monty? Dildo the Penetrator says, fair, but don't waste my time. Drop your toxic ass mama and move on. In other news, she is the first woman to have a kid she didn't know about.
See? There you go.
Give Dildo some pleasure points for that.
Zoe just queued him up.
I know she had to be freaked out too when she got the call. They got the email. It's like, hey, I think you my mom. It's like, no, you ain't. I already got my kids. You ain't I ain't your mama.
Yep. Then the proof comes in.
Out of curiosity, Monty, as we move into check this shit out. And look, I'm obviously also calling fair. Like your mom. Like Dildo said it best. Not Dildo. I forgot who said it. Mass Hysteria podcast said it best. This is basically kidnapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this me and Shayla watched some Emily, not Emily Dickinson. Oh fuck, I forget. They did a whole episode of Doctor Who about this chick. She's like a writer. I can't think of what her name is. Anyway, they basically did this whole thing about, they did this whole like short series about this similar story where it was like this chick has a bunch of kids. One of her kids has a kid with a person she disapproves of. So she just like basically takes the baby and was like, oh yeah, we're going to tell everybody he died in childbirth. Okay. Wow. And that was it. And this is like a thing that happened. Like this shit is wild, man. That shit's super. Fuck the grandmother on that one. That's trash.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Now that being said, let's move on to the fastest segment we have.
Yes,
we don't fucking care about.
Yes, ever since we killed it because of that. See right there, right next to me on my shoulder. Look at that. Look at that. That rottenness is dead. But shit we don't care about. Play that intro, Zoe.
In a desperate attempt to fill 24 hours of programming, here's some bullshit that happened. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's bullshit.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
That's bullshit, Gary!
Okay, music stop.
Then the beat fucking with you. Yep. So stupid, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Yes. Shit we don't motherfucking care about. So, the same way, also, once again, guys, this show ain't cheap. It costs us money to put the show on. So, hit us with some donos. Hit us with a Streamlab. Hit us with a super chat. I'm not above you guys buying your plunger points and then donating them to American Nightmare at an appropriate time.
Or Mike. So look. Mike next year. Donate them to Mike next year. Mike deserves that shit. See, and I just started a thing. I shouldn't have said that.
Yep, fuck. Look at that. There it is. Look, there we go. Mike and Monty Gate. There you go.
Fuck.
Mike and Monty. Eminem
I'm looking
Gate.
out for you, Mike. I'm looking out for you.
Look at the pump. The pumpkins are still coming. Look at the pumpkins.
I know. They don't stop.
Amazing. The Pumpkin King never gives up. All right. Look, we did the pumpkin art. Do we got to play the E Green song again, Monty? Do we got to?
It's short. Zoe, can you play the E Green song one more time? Testing your producer skills. Oh shit, she was. God damn, that was fast. She had it queued up. Here it goes.
E Green. Talking about a fucking pumpkin patch, I guess, or whatever.
There he is! It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
E Green, I'm in Chicago in the fucking pumpkin patch at that like Sleepy Hollow. So won't you come and follow me to Stays where you can get a pumpkin and some raspberry glaze.
Get that fucking glaze, nigga!
Then I go to Cross Harvest Farm. You could pick a little corn and get your fucking harvest on. Or we could go to Diddy. I heard they got them chickens there. But really though, you can get them chickens anywhere. Then we ride over the garbage center. Stick your hand in the cornhole till you fall up in there. And finally we make a final stop at Dave's Pumpkin. Take a horny hayride or run the maze country.
Take a horny hayride or run the maze country.
So that's the pumpkin article. You can finally stop talking about the shit.
You blockhead! You kept me up all night waiting for the great pumpkin. Trick or treats come only once a year. And I miss it by sitting in a pumpkin patch with a blockhead.
See? There you go.
Pumpkin article.
Dead. Killed it.
Shit is done. The shit is over with. The pumpkin article is dead. All right?
Yes.
We did it, and that's it. Now, for those of y'all that don't know what Pumpkin Gate is or why it exists because of this segment that we're doing now. Shit we don't care about. The reason shit we don't care about exists is so as I'm doing a deep dive on the news, okay, I come across these headlines, and I wonder to myself, who gives a shit about this? I always wonder that. So I grab these headlines, and I'm going to read you guys these headlines, and I want to see who gives a shit. Now, the way this works is if enough of Monty, pick a number. How many? You want 10?
How many are watching right now? There's only 46.
I see 52 on mine.
Okay. 52. I'm going to say 7.
Okay.
7.
So this is the way it works. I'm going to read a story. I'm going to read a headline. And if 7 people say they care, I will read this goddamn article. Okay? 7 people have to care for me to read this goddamn article.
Look at how Marv does not give a shit right now. He's just watching.
I stole $3,000.
We'll read that soon.
Hell yeah, mass hysteria. Shout out to the donor. I appreciate that. And like I said, everybody else needs to be like mass hysteria. Okay, throw us a couple dollars, like I said, because this shit ain't cheap. Like that Fiverr episode that we gonna do.
That's gonna cost money. We need money for that. Send it.
Yeah. So we need to figure out how we gonna do that. And not American Nightmare, Thrift Store Dan, I need to send you a package of beats so you can pick out what beats you want them to rap on or sing about. So there we go. Live action animation, same thing with you. Anyway, so the way this segment works is come across these headlines. I wonder to myself, who gives a shit about this? So I'm gonna read you a headline from a site. If 7 people care, I will read the goddamn story. All right. But we need 7. I wanted it to be 10. Monty said 7. So there we go. 7 people. All right. So here we go. The first headline comes from 17.com. 17.com.
Okay.
Shawn Mendes revealed he and Camila Cabello have a secret playlist of songs that I need to listen to.
Nope. Don't care.
You don't care? All right.
Don't care.
And look, if you care, you got to put a hashtag and,
playlist.
Care. You got to say care in the name and some element from the story.
Yeah,
So we
I will say playlist. Hashtag care playlist.
Okay. So
All right.
Nobody should give a shit about that.
I don't care.
We'll see.
What's
the
next? Hannibal, your mic's doing that shit again.
Oh, all right. There we go. The next story comes from Yahoo
There
Celebrity. Matthew Perry makes a rare cameo on Courtney Cox's Instagram with the hashtag real friends.
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
Yeah.
I stole $3,000.
Just doing my part in creating the new utopian 5H1 society where all drivers get automatic 5 stars are holding and a white woman for every man.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Because I'm reading it again.
Who was that?
That was fucking incredible. Everything in that dono was incredible. Hold on. Who's your buddy says just doing my part in creating the new utopian shit society where all drivers get automatic 5 stars and a white woman for every man.
But I want to challenge that. Who's your buddy? Why are you leaving out black women? And why is Hannibal okay with that and celebrating it? You're leaving out black women.
So it's just because you make white women sound so amazing. So it's just the way
black women are beautiful. Like, don't ever let Hannibal's words twist how I actually feel. Black women are fucking beautiful.
Then name 20 real fast. Anyway, we'll save that
20.
for later. Hey,
20. He picked 20. Notice the number.
Hysteria said when Senator Tono says show ain't cheap, and Penultima says fuck them pumpkins. Yeah, and I'm gonna read Juju B's yet again. Hashtag naked white girls. You know what I'm saying? She knows Monty's heart. Anyway, the next story comes from Cosmo. Drake just shared the first picture of his son Adonis.
I don't care.
Yeah, dude.
I don't care.
Look, I don't care. Look. I got a whole nephew. I've never seen a picture of once. You know what I'm saying? And he my blood. And they tell me he looked just like me. I'd be like,
I don't believe it.
The next story comes from Refinery 29. This is a thing.
Why are we doing this?
Megan Thee Stallion stars in her first major fashion campaign.
No, I don't care.
See, look at Monty not caring about the story about a black woman.
Look. I thought about it. You notice it took some time. If Megan Thee Stallion was coming with bars, I would have cared.
Yeah, no bars, just fashion. And the last story comes from House of Beautiful. House Beautiful.
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
Jonathan Scott says Zoe Deschanel brings out the best in him.
Nope, don't care.
All right. Let's see.
If y'all care about any of that, then I'm like, really? Why are you watching this show?
There we go. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what I'm looking at all the I'm looking at the chat kind of coming in, and here we go. Wait, I'm waiting for it to get all the way caught up so I can.
I see a lot of don't cares.
Okay. Let's see. Does anybody have the votes? Here we go. Mike says care, Zoe. There we go. Give Mike plunger points for that. There you go. Caring about some shit that actually matters. Alan Reyes says, I don't give a fiddler's fuck. Let's see.
I love that sound effect. I love that as part of the show now.
Bill Penetrator says, I care about stallions.
What about Meg Thee Stallion?
Not even what articles about. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's see. I care about fashion campaign. Care about Megan. All right. Let's see. Fuck Drake and his eyebrows. Care Adonis. I'm not seeing enough numbers. Let's see what else we got. Hold up. Let's see. Care about Matt. Care Bear Countdown.
Yep.
Care about Matt. Don't care about friends. Matthew Perry. 3 for Matthew
and
Perry.
Also, I want to put this out there. If you post, I care about all of them, your post does not count.
Nope. Care about playlist. 3 for the playlist, 4 for the playlist, 5 for the playlist. Oh, not enough. See, Monty, you made it 7. You made it kind of close.
Don't tell them the number. Just go.
Oh no, like and the votes are in. I'm done. All right, that's it.
All right.
The closest we got was the Shawn Mendes article, and I'd also like to point out it's like the same 5 people that are always trying. And look, every time y'all make us read one of these terrible articles, it's terrible. Okay?
Yeah.
Like the only reason this segment exists is so we could move very quickly from into shit we don't care about, so we can get into Monty's important shit. So now that we talked about all the shit that nobody gives a shit about, Monty, do you have any important shit that the people should care about or that they might care about?
I do.
So let's run that shit.
Here we go. Let's talk about some important shit now.
Yep. Yeah.
FlyingZombies.com, Blog Talk Radio, and Team MFN proudly present Hannibal and Monty's Action News with L. Damon on sports, Keith, the man on the street, meteorologist scientist Mel on weather, and Hannibal and Monty's Action News anchors, Hannibal and Monty. And now, here's lead anchor Monty with Monty's important shit.
Welcome to Important Shit with Monty.
Yeah.
So, we're about to go through this shit. And let me adjust my tie. There we go. Got it straight. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm choking myself. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So, we'll get to that nickel chat right after.
Penultimate's hilarious.
What did he say? Tell me.
He says calling your kid Adonis is just like Eddie Murphy Clump family having a kid named Hercules. You're getting fat no matter what, son.
That's true. Take your plunger points, Penultima. Hit it with the sound, Zoe.
Hit the plunger.
There you go. Penultima, you got your points. All right. So, this is the segment where on my casual scroll of the news, Hannibal does a deep dive. I just keep swiping left on my phone till the news tab opens up, and then I'm like, oh, it's this. And I'll scroll through and I'll see random headlines. And I'll save them because I'm like, oh, that's funny. So this is where important shit comes from. I put the effort in on the graphics. Like, look at important shit over me. Look how the shit show logo moved to right there. Look how Hannibal is down there in his background. Look at y'all there. Am I pointing in the wrong places? See, Zoe didn't flip my camera. See, I didn't think of that end. My camera's all flipped up. And I put my tie and my jacket on for y'all. But that's what this section's all about. You know, it works. Don't ever flip my camera. Let me be off every time so that people see that. But anyway, I'm going to run through 4 stories. And these stories are based upon YouTube thinking we had a sex toy in the Golden Turd Awards, which we didn't. And Hannibal, I just thought of something, which you're right there right now. I just thought of something.
Other way. I'm on the other side.
No. You? Yeah, see, Zoe, you lied to me. He's right there. Oh, you're saying, yeah. You're saying I'm wrong. Get the fuck out. Go home, Zoe.
You tell her to go home, and she is home. They go to your room. Wait. All your toys are there. Go to my room. Go read all my middle-aged books about how to get your life together. Okay, go read
that. But no, I had a thought. Maybe what YouTube thought was a sex toy was the actual Golden Turd Award. There was a moment in the show where I held up the Golden Turd Award. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they thought was a sex toy. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think. But bottom line is somebody flagged us. All you gotta do is come and tell us. Don't flag us to YouTube. Why you gotta go to the manager, Karen?
Yeah, Who's Your Buddy says, I like how Hannibal can accept when he messed up instead of blaming Zoe, but Marvin is always throwing her under the bus. Hashtag Team Hannibal. Take your plunger points, Who's Your Buddy?
God damn it.
And then Penultima says, Zoe gets sent over to Emily. Yep.
All right, I see y'all. Hang on, I'm trying to fix my mic. There we go. Got it.
Yep.
Fixed. See, I see y'all. Zoe has a good life. I beat her in Bomberman nightly. She takes a huge L every night in Bomberman. So she's happy. One day she'll be better than me. Not yet. So, anyway, we're going to get into important shit where I'm going to give you, since the YouTube debacle, I'm going to give you 4 stories about penises and naked people.
Oh, shit, I wasn't ready. Okay.
Y'all can tell me which one is real or fake.
Now, to our lovely producer, Zoe, am I cataloging the winners, the people who get it right, or are you cataloging the people that get it right?
I think you are, she's getting ready. Are you prepared for this? You got it? Zoe's cataloging them. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. But we're going to go quick because what we're going to do is I'm going to run through these stories. I'm going to get Hannibal's opinion. Once he gives me his opinion, we're going to run right into check this shit out. And then we will check this shit out and tell you who's real. Or once check this shit out hits, that is the final vote. So I'll announce it before we hit it. And then we'll announce it. And then we'll discuss check this shit out. Does that work for you, Hannibal?
I don't say it. You got to say it one more.
Yeah. How many points are we giving for this?
25.
25. Okay.
Yeah.
25. That's good.
Like this year, we're not going big on plunger points. We're gonna try to keep it within the double digits.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's something exceptional, then it'll be like triple digits. But I don't think we're gonna do a lot of. I'm gonna try to lean away from doing.
Yeah.
Quadruple digit plunger points.
Same here. This time. Zoe's saying something. What are you saying? What? Oh, I think she's got it. I think that's what she's saying. Am I right? How many? 25. There you go. You just heard it. All right. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to run through these, and then we will decide when the chat stops after Hannibal guesses. So you don't have time to Google this shit.
I got 30 seconds on the clock. Is that what you want?
Yeah, 30 seconds works. All right.
Okay.
So here we go. My first story is the semi-new bicyclist was spotted in Florida again, riding backwards on his bicycle.
Okay.
That's the first one. The second one is also from Florida. A man is suing because his penis implant was an inch shorter than what he requested.
Yeah, I'd also sue.
The third is there has been a flood of penis fish. So If you don't know penis fish, look them up. And the third is Penis Man has finally been captured. If you remember him from our episode of Drug DP. And it took 25 SWAT officers to arrest him.
Okay.
Those are the 4.
All right, I'm starting the timer and read the stories, read the headlines one more time. I'm starting the timer now. So once the timer ends, that's it. That's it. So so you got to guess now. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You only get one guess. 3 of those stories is real. 1 of them is fake. Here we go.
Semi-new bicyclist in Florida was spotted riding backwards on his bicycle. Also, another man in Florida is suing because his penis implant was an inch shorter than he requested. Penis fish have shown up in America. Also, number 25. Might not be America. Penis. I fucked it up. All right. Also, Penis Man has been arrested, and it took 25 SWAT officers to take him in. So those are our 4.
All right. Let's see what we got.
There we go. Stop voting there. Who's last on the list? What do we see? Wait, I'm looking at the wrong phone.
I see Marvin Mantitty.
All right, Marvin Mantitty.
Wait, so there's a couple that just came in. I'll give them those. Let's see. Let's do Emily the neighbor. Let's end it with Emily the neighbor.
Okay, Emily the neighbor. Cause all right. Are you sure? All right.
Or Jujubee. All right. Thomas Sinclair. You're last. That's it. Thomas Sinclair. That's it.
Thomas Sinclair.
Because there's a delay, I try to give him enough time, but not too much time. See, maybe we need to make it 40 seconds.
Yeah, no, Thomas Sinclair is good. I think you were a little late with it, but Thomas Sinclair, that's good.
I was definitely late with it.
Yeah,
but because there's a latency between us and them.
All right, so
and
40.
I want to try to.
There we go. Go 40 seconds next time. You're right.
Next
right.
time. All right.
Yeah.
So
Thomas
Sinclair. There we go.
That's
Thomas Sinclair. All right. If I had to guess, I would guess the fake story was penis fish flooding penis fish. I don't know what penis fish is.
Penis fish flooding. So number 3 is what you say.
Yeah, that's fake. You made that up. Penis fish.
Okay. All right. So we'll go with let's show which ones are real and which ones are fake. Zoe, put the first story up. So here it is.
Tempe, Arizona police have caught Penis Man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and if you read down in this story, it's all statements from the guy who is Penis Man, who's been caught. And they sent 25 SWAT officers to take this man down. And he is complaining because it's excessive force. And I agree. It is. This is just Penis Man, people.
I mean, of course the cops are going to be a dick about it. So.
Yeah. You remember Penis Man. We saw him on DP.
Yeah, Penis Man. Yeah, this guy was drawing. He was spray painting the words Penis Man.
Yeah. Can you click on one of those images? Will it enlarge so they can see Penis Man really big? There we go. See?
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
There's another one. That's what this guy was doing. 25 SWAT officers to take this guy down.
That should be fair foul right there. You should have sent me that fair foul.
I should have. Look, you know what? Next episode, Thrift Store Dan, figure out if it's fair foul. You get to chime in on it.
That's ridiculous. and
wait.
That's a fact.
Scroll down. There's a picture of Penis Man in this article. I read it. Look, there's another piece of his art right there. Right there. See that? That's an ad. Keep going. More Penis Man art. He's in here somewhere. I know there's a picture of Penis Man. There's a guy making a P with his hands. Keep going. I thought there was a Penis Man picture. No. All right. I guess not. I found it somewhere. He's a dude he's like a bearded white dude. Penis Man looks exactly like what you'd expect.
Okay.
So that one's real. Penis Man is real.
All right.
That was number 3. Number 3 is real.
Yeah.
So let's go on. What's the next real one, Zoe? Show me the next real one. Thousands of 10-inch penis fish washed up on California beach.
That for most people, that is a nightmare.
Keep scrolling, Zoe. Show them how true this is. Look there. Can you click that image? Let's see what thousands of penis fish look like. That's thousands of penis fish right there. Yeah. Yeah. Now go back. Let's show in that article. There's a close up of a penis fish. Keep scrolling.
Do we need a close up?
That's a penis fish.
Oh God! It's a two-hander too.
That's a real thing. Zoe just put her hand on her mouth.
Why has he got balls?
That's a real animal. That thing exists in nature. So that's real.
Also, shout out to the white people that was like, "Ooh, a penis."
Yeah,
when pick that shit up off the beach.
This up. Hey, put this on Instagram, Bobby. But yeah, like there you go. What's next? What's next? Show me the next one.
All right, wait. So the next one is. This is the one.
Before you scroll up, this one decides. So
it's either the nude bike, the nude bike nigga,
semi-nude bicyclist, or
penis surgery nigga.
Yeah, penis surgery. Yes.
Okay, here we go.
So let's see which one it is. Scroll down, up. We can already tell that ad's getting in the way. There's our semi-nude bicyclist. It says, bicycling backwards on I-95 while nearly naked. Yep. And then this dude is just rolling around in all this pink shit. Bicycling backwards. I couldn't find a video. I looked hard. There he is riding front ways.
Look at this nigga. Oh man. You had a video that be check this shit out.
Yes. Yeah, it would have been check this shit out if I could have found a video. But there you go. So the fake one was the dude that's suing over his penis implant.
So number 2 was fake.
Yeah, number 2 was fake. Who said 2?
Let's see. There's a couple people that called it. Fabarino laughed when I said the two-hander.
Let's see. I see.
Shit.
I'm going from the bottom. I got
Vapion plunger points. He says 10 inches. Now I'm inadequate to a fit. That is crazy.
Yes. XTC Bell got it. The Manatee Marvin Man Titty. Amelia. Pimp Talica. Juma P. Mass Historia Podcast. Y'all are killing it tonight. Destruction Inc. Fill all of our holes. Kilo. Oh shit. Alright, we had a lot of 2s. Vapion. Joni D or Johnny D. Whatever that is. Penultima, of course. Oh wait, and then there's more. I thought it was done. Dumb and Dumber. Kilo. Alright, I gotta do better on the next one. Alright. That's all we got on that one. So there we go. Let's hit the next segment. Let's go to check this shit out then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up this show.
Here we go. Check this shit out.
Hannibal and Monty's Shit Show presents. Check that shit out.
What is that?
I didn't know they made them like that.
I don't even understand what I'm seeing.
Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, this shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga.
Check this shit out.
Name is Chris the Chronic Gunner like, nigga.
Eminem mentioned you on his new album again.
Made a whole song about me. A lot of that verse was about you.
No, the whole song, Stepdad.
Hey, my stepdad. You didn't hear that one? God, this guy got his dick in my mom. Ain't he talking about me?
Not that I'm aware of.
Which song you talking about? The one we had a little verse about me? Nah, that ain't as good as the Stepdad.
I hate my stepdad.
Woo! That shit rocks.
Well, the song I'm talking about is I Will.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He said, I'm a ticking time bomb, all cause this motherfucker who sticks his dick in my mom.
You want to talk about the other song? All right, go ahead. Now, don't sit here. I know what he said, okay? Don't sit here and try to go read his fucking lyrics for him, okay? I know what this bitch ass said, okay? And motherfuckers still ain't listening to that in the hood. Nobody came to me in the hood and was like, yo, I just heard this Eminem song where he went at you. No, they gotta read about it on Media Takeout and shit like that. Because again, my point is proven, nobody listens to your fucking shit. He talks about, yeah, I'd be cleaning the sinks for Rakim and all of this. Yeah, you know what? We clean our fucking houses, you fucking filthy piece of trailer park shit. Yeah, your trailer park is filthy. And it's filthy inside your fucking brain. But I'm in here chilling, you know. You're gonna have to call the marshals to get me out.
Where they say, he says your group was off the chain, but you're the weakest link.
Right.
Does it really matter?
First of all, that's some divide and conquer shit, okay? Because he wants to try to be able to separate me from my group. You see what I'm saying? From the greatness that is a collective. That's like calling Dr. Dre the weakest link in NWA. So eat a bag of...
You feeling yourself.
There you go. So thoughts?
Lord Jamar is I've said this before. If Joe Budden is the Bill O'Reilly of hip hop music, then Lord Jamar is our Alex Jones.
Yes. Oh shit, you nailed it. Yes.
He is our Alex Jones.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, the amount of hate that he has for Eminem is incredible. And I'm like, look, man, if you hate him that much, just, fucking make a diss song.
Yeah, just go at him. Him. And
I've always hated the argument. And look, let me go ahead and tell everybody in the chat right now. I'm a big Eminem fan, right? Eminem is in my top 5 rappers of all time, okay? He's in my top 5. Like, literally, it's like my top 5 in no order is Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, and Outkast. Outkast taking up 2 spots because they're 2 people.
Yeah.
As
wait, what? I might save this for later, but why does Outkast take up 2 spots?
Because they're 2 people.
But what about Ben and Billy from Drunken Peasants?
I do that to be fair because a lot of times what people do is when they're naming the best rappers, because I think Outkast as a group is, I think they are the best rap group ever concocted.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go with it. I won't say anything.
And I would love to be like Outkast, like Jay-Z, Eminem, Nas, and then have Andre and Big Boy as 2 separate people. Okay. But them as a tandem, they're unbeatable.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like some people would say about, the Hannibal and Monty shit show is the best podcast on YouTube. I mean, I didn't say that, but I would agree. I would nod agreeingly if you said it.
Okay.
So, it's just.
All right, I'm not going to touch it more. Keep going to your point. I just wanted to.
Oftentimes when I talk to, not Run DMC, Outkast is better than Run DMC. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But, a lot of times when I tell, there's a group of black people, there's a subsection or group of black people that hate Eminem because Eminem is widely regarded as one of the best rappers in hip hop, and he is not black, and he does not make music for black people.
Yes.
I think at one time he may have tried, but there are people that are just so they find any reason they can to just shit on him. And their favorite fucking argument is they don't listen to Eminem in the hood.
Yep.
And I love that argument because it's a trash argument. Because in Atlanta, they love this. There's a rapper here named Young Nudie. They love Young Nudie in Atlanta. They don't listen to Young Nudie nowhere else, but they love his ass here. You know, back in New Orleans, I can remember when niggas used to listen to BG and Soulja Slim, and they only listen to them niggas in New Orleans. You go outside of New Orleans, they not listening to them shits. You go to Houston, and there's a bunch of people listening to Paul Wall and Chameleon there. That's not listening to them niggas nowhere outside of Houston. Like, there's people that love Mac Dre in the Bay and don't love him outside of that shit. Like, so that whole they only listen to it in the hood. First off, I can't even tell you how many people in the hood actually buying music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you really want to show me how much you believe in music, show me by buying the shit. Show me by going to the concerts. Show me by buying the merch from their merch store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that shit, that whole argument is dead as fuck. And then he says that shit like motherfuckers in Detroit not riding around the music music to be murdered by.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He said, oh, they not listening to that hood. They not listening to it in the hood. I said, really? So you been to 8 Mile recently. You been to the west side of Detroit. That's what you telling me? You was there recently and doing a Brand Nubian reunion tour, and they was and they was listening.
Because they were like, let's call Lord Jamar for this tour. Yeah.
I'm just trying to say, bro. It's like these motherfuckers just be on some just super duper hater shit. This shit is crazy.
Yep.
Fuck Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar is like as a human being is just trash. All right.
See,
you know his opinions is trash. You a trash human being.
And he's a flat earther. Come on, bro. Come on.
Right.
Why?
Like you think Eminem is trash and you think the earth is flat? Here's the thing. You can only be wrong about one of those things, okay? You can only be wrong about one big thing, and then people will tolerate you if you're wrong about one thing.
Yeah.
If you're wrong about 2 things, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Lord Jamar, bring us on the You Know What I Mean podcast, and let's talk about which one you're wrong about.
And spoiler alert, both, nigga. Wrong about both. The earth is round, Eminem is great, and you a hater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if this gets flagged, they'll get a notification. Lord Jamar, hey, Vlad, tell Lord Jamar to come on the shit show. You're going to check our shit out when you see this timestamp if we get flagged on it.
Who's your buddy said Eminem would be in my top 5 if Stan was a better song. Hashtag Team Monty.
You know what? Look, that leads me up to some shit I want to talk about. Y'all being fucking wrong. Zoe, I had Zoe cue a clip up for me. Zoe, play this clip. It's a
very well put together project. And I'm gonna go ahead and call this one right now. This album will get nominated for a handful of Grammys next year.
Okay, and that was the Lumineers album.
Was that the Lumineers? I didn't hear myself say that was about the Lumineers album.
That was the Lumineers.
Okay, well, if Zoe pulled the clip, then I know it to be true.
Yes, she went back and looked at the timestamp. She might not have caught you saying the Lumineers, but we were talking about the Lumineers at the time. She might have had to go further back and made a longer clip. That's why you want to look. Why don't you just switch to the screen to show him where that clip was playing from, Zoe, just so he sees it and he sees the Lumineers in the background. See right there.
Like I said, if Zoe pulled it, then I believe it to be true.
Yes. So there we go. There we go. So yeah. Let's talk about that. The Grammys just happened last night.
Yeah, I did say that, and look, I one of the things that happened this year with the Grammys that I'm not a fan of is they shrunk the rock category. So normally they would give out like something like 10 or 15 rock awards, and they only gave out 5 rock awards.
Oh, so you brought excuses?
I brought facts. I mean, you can call them excuses. I call them things that happen to be true. Okay. Like the the Lumineers didn't get nominated. I take that L. I was wrong.
All right,
I was wrong about that. See? But that was the only thing I was wrong about. So I'm wrong once every 20 years. I'll take that one.
But wait, was it the only thing you were wrong about? Because I can think of another thing you might have been wrong about.
What was I wrong about?
Zoe, play the other clip that I told you to find for me.
Was a great album, but Tool has like 3 or 4 albums. Like this album is going to get nominated for rock album of the year, for sure.
All right. See, what about that one?
Okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Monty wants to prove that Hannibal the Beat Animal is wrong because the Grammys just happened. And so look, here's the thing. You know, since we're gonna do this, they used to have a best metal performance, a best metal album, category, or a best hard rock category, and they don't have that category anymore.
Yeah.
You know, but they still got nominated for best rock song, and Monty, they won the Grammy for best metal performance.
Did they?
Yes. They won a Grammy for best metal performance for the title track. Not for a Fear Inoculum, for the Tempest with the 7 as the T, the letter T.
See, we were talking about Fear Inoculum when this happened.
We were talking about Fear Inoculum, and the category that used to exist doesn't exist anymore, and they still won a Grammy.
Yeah, but they didn't win for Fear Inoculum. But continue. What are you gonna say?
All right, so look. I didn't knock it out the park, but I still got on base.
Did you get on base with it?
I did.
You said they'd be nominated, but play a little further into that, Zoe. I think he might have said they would win, because I remember there was a point where I pointed at you and told you to write it down. Huh? He just said it? Oh, he said they would win? I didn't hear him saying they would win. I heard him say they would be nominated. All right.
See, this is what Monty's doing. See, first he fucked me over during the Golden Turds. All right. First he hijacked What's Eating Hannibal and didn't give me the win that I properly instead of just it was a category that was supposed to be celebrating the greatness that is Hannibal. And instead, what Monty wants to do is nitpick the minutia of tininess and simplicity, over nitpicking. This is the whole cultural appropriation award, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we're taking the words and we're trying to look into them. And you know what, Zoe? How about, you're lucky that you control the show and that I can't just...
That's right. That's right. Don't fuck with me on this. I got this.
But you know what, though? That's okay, because I'm going to message live action animation right now. Hold the fuck on. I'm gonna message live action animation.
What are you doing?
Be like, you know what? Can you end the goddamn show?
She can't end the show because you were wrong.
Thank you guys for all your donations, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you to everybody that donated, and that's what live action animation. Go ahead and hack the show.
See, you're acting like you can.
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween in Collard Green.